I'm the Pope. Cooper, take off the Pope hat.
FM26, let's go.
Fiona!
You see this? I quit. I opened my own hotel.
Whoop.
You see this? I quit. I opened my own hotel.
So I tell the swamp donkey to sack it before I give her a tonk in the tradesman's entrance and have a lick me yarbles.
There. We. Land. "38 bastard months, and now we finally get FM26 RIP sirens and Auti. We knew ye far too long. Let's bring the okays to the new game."
You see this? I quit. I open my own hotel.
So I tell the swamp donkey to sack it before I give her a tonk in the tradesman's entrance and have a lick me yarbles.
Don't know why I did that. I don't even have an intro prepared. Who needs one? Oh, that's really quiet. There we go. It's the best intro you've ever heard. Has the song just finished as I did that? God, it's like he's a pro at being terrible at this. Terry, thank you for the 10 months. I have so much stuff to catch up on. Holy shit, Wondering with the 100 bits as well. My God.
Slavia.
It was nearly done. It was nearly done. Is it there yet, chat? Have we got it? Can I restart Steam? Oh, boy. Now we're going to... Well, at least we've got something to entertain ourselves. Holy shit. Chris, thank you for the... I'm going to go back. Chris, thank you for the 10
Not
gifted
now,
subs.
babes.
What the hell?
Second yellow card is
U-shaped sofa,
streaming
thank you
the
for the 40.
FM26 beta.
Bloody hell, where do I even go back? Terry, thank you for the 10. Six, thank you for the follow. Jeffke, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. Aldrich, thank you very much for the follow. Bill, thank you for the 38. Hearn, thank you for the prime. Pragmatic Frog, thank you for the 5. Invictus Rising Esports, good name. Thank you for the follow. Lloyd, thank you for the follow. Chris, thank you for the tier 1. That's so kind of you, man, at 4 months. Crow, thank you for the follow. SD Tonner, I recognise you from the Malta days, I think. Thank you for the follow. Aaron, thank you for the 59. And we're back. Oh, dear. Is it not there? No way. Are you serious, Basil? On me? Where is game? Where game? I agree, to be fair. For once, I agree. Riley boys, thank you for the prime. Eddie, thank you for the follow. Scotty, thank you for the follow. Zenon, thank you for the 28 months. You'll love to see it, friend. Did I miss one in there? I didn't. Holy shit. Right, let me try and restart Steam. Has anyone got anything to download yet? Because I feel like all we need is that first person to get it. And then we'll know, because then the floodgates will open, right? That's how it's supposed to work. I don't know. I've never done this bit before. Woo! Dazza, thank you for the 56. Mr. Progger, thank you for the 48. Shadow Plays, thank you for the 5. My God. No one's got it at the moment. If, swear to God, if they come out and say, oh yeah, no, we just need a little bit more time, recommend a biscuit. Not yet, technically, because technically that I haven't received any biscuits yet. Today's stream is brought to you by Fanatical! FM26 to get your pre-orders in. Definitely not. I'm not a shill, I promise. Nothing about me is shilling for anybody. Don't make me get the rest of the stuff out that they sent me. Pasta was delicious, honestly. Like, genuinely. So damn nice. Nah, they maybe went in the morning, perhaps. It's definitely possible. Ravesar, thank you very much for the follow. Torzik, thank you for the 250 bits, my friend. How are you? Love to see it. We don't... I was going to say we don't know. We don't?
It's good you came in summer. In winter.
It's just as well there's a lot of you here, because someone has to absorb all these fucking subs. Darcher, what the hell? Thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Mikey, thank you for the 66 months as well. And Top J Cat, thank you for the 15. What the hell? I'm ready to play FM, man. I wish I could. I really do. Thank you so much, chat. That's very kind. For a sponsorship. We've got one coming. I have secured, I've mentioned this before, but now I can actually talk about it because we can talk about sponsorships on this stream. Not this stream, obviously. It'll start, I think, at the start of November. Your boy has secured a biscuit sponsorship. Things you love to see. Lloydie, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs as well. What the hell? Holy shit. Suolavelio and Corey Meister, thank you very much for the follows. And Top J Cat with the 5 gifted subs as well. What the fuck?
Is the Delta out yet?
I wish it was. What the hell? Thank you so much, man. That's insane. What an insane... Any news, chat? I'm just going to stall. Quick,
I wanted TTS Nanny to read this memorial out, lol. I want to take a moment to doff our caps to FM24, an unexpected idol of the series, not once feeling like it got boring. It was the father that stepped up when FM25, well, we all know about that. Rest well FM24, from Sirens to Luxembourg to Portugal to Las Palmas and Socho. We bid you farewell.
Sir Rusk, thank you for the follow. Archinol, thank you for the follow. Whopping Bloke, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. Real Viking Wolf, thank you for the 5 months. Goodfella App, thank you for the follow as well. What I was going to say, chat, is there anyone in chat
here since
that
10.50 this morning
hasn't pre-ordered it yet, but is thinking about maybe doing it, but is a little bit on the fence, but would like a free copy of the game? Just out of interest. Does that person exist? Because I may happen to have a random code just sat around. And if I was to say, I don't know, put it in chat, perhaps someone could have that for themselves and just get a free copy of the game on me. Oh, bugger me. There we go. Just hypothetically, if I put that in chat, someone could claim that and then just get 26 for free. That's how we do giveaways around these. Mr. Crow Devil, let me know who claimed it. If someone actually does get that code, let me know who it was. I'll be curious. Fastest finger on the button. Mr. Crow Devil, thank you for the follow. 41 Sabbath, thank you very much for the follow. Smart Patrol, thank you for the 6 months. There's another something there. Oh my god. King of Nirvana, thank you for the follow as well. Bamboline, thank you for the follow. Marby, thank you for the prime as well. My goodness me. The Virtual Gaffer as well. Just as well, there's a lot of stuff in this feed because there's nothing happening here. I would show you my screen, but it is quite literally just the Steam page. Your tablet. Someone was bound to get that. I do have some more to give away as well. That's just one of the ones that was sent to me. So, you know, what am I going to do with it? I've already got it. Sent one to Pog's boss. Are you just doing the washing up on stream?
I'm drying.
Sorry, drying up. Careful, someone's about to get tongued. That has consequences. Never. Can't be done. She does, doesn't she? She's coming in like working. We don't know yet. Has anybody managed to get it yet?
FM26,
thank you for the follow. Formula Viva, thank you for the follow as well. It's a good jumper, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is Pog's work jumper. Her
it's good you came
her
in
brand
summer.
new
In winter,
well, one of the many. She still hasn't got a uniform yet. It's crazy. Celtic Gamer, thank you very much for the 14 months. But you don't have it. Phone mic in it. It's looking like that, isn't it? It's this might be the latest we've even... Pog is the Afro. In a way, yes. Well, I mean, for those of you that are new to my content, at one point Pog was genuinely considered my carer. The NHS actually thought she was my carer at one point. Like, that isn't even a joke.
Yeah, I got the COVID vaccine before Matt, because even though he's asthmatic, and then I found out it's because they thought I was his carer.
That's 100% true. We have no idea how that happened, and they're wrong. No.
No, because I rang them about something else entirely, and I'm like, just want to double check, you are still a carer, aren't you? And I was like, I've never been a carer.
I tell the swamp donkey to sack it before
She's never cared. It's not quite the same thing. Eraser, thank you for the follow. Alexa Burt. Everybody's in-home devices have just gone off now. Ben Appo, thank you for the follow. A Noble, thank you for the follow. I will do the Harrow Bishop Ultras once I can show something else on stream. 33 DTH, thank you for the follow as well.
30
Porto
for
Shrew
you,
with the 5 gifts.
26 for the US.
What on earth? Ah.
I'm the Pope.
I don't know. I think basically what it's saying is everybody should just call in sick tomorrow, is what they're really saying. So I heard some things about how it was showing up on Epic before Steam. Is it worth me trying again? I'm pretty much just going to wait until someone manages to get it, and then I'll know it's time for me.
Very depressing.
Because this isn't some like charade I'm doing where, oh, he's just waiting. No, legitimately, I just have the same exact thing as you. Like, I just have a beta code like everybody else. That whole thing I was doing before, that was on an entirely different branch of the game that has no relevance to this whatsoever. Not from here, but that's where I live now, yeah. Oh, yes, of course, yeah. That was pretty obvious, wasn't it? Yeah. Moving Land, thank you for the follow. Isid Keel. I'm sorry if I'm saying these names wrong, by the way. Thank you very much for the 3 months as well. Don, thank you for the 100 bits. Mini Markers, thank you for the 20 months. And 24/7, thank you for the follow. RJ Leonard, thank you for the 4 months on Prime as well. Yeah, love to see it. Level 11 is crazy. When's everyone 27 dropping? Unfortunately, it's been delayed. I hate to say it, but it has been delayed. Oh, and now we can calm. Yeah, just can't. Everyone else presumably is feeling a cough coming on too. What if the beta drops tomorrow? Then we stay until it do.
Contracted syphilis just 2 blocks
Silly
from here.
No?
No, an overnight stream.
Charity stream. The charity of... Haven't you got more drying up to do? Or is he just going to dry that? She's like the bartender in a video game that just dries the same glass the entire time. And now she's leaving in a huff. Fabs, thank you for the 4 months, man. It's very kind of you. And Dose and Fiver, thank you for the 22. That on Epic. 4 bites. I don't know. I've had dinner and it was more than that, so I'm going to guess. And beta team, we're doing Slavia Prague. I should explain why we're doing Slavia Prague, since I imagine that's probably going to come up. We do have !save, which will explain that as well, for new people that come in later as well. The Dons, thank you for the follow. But the answer is Spite. Pure and simple. Fry, are you in chat right now? Because if you're not here, that would be even funnier. Basically, a member of chat, Fry, is a massive Sparta Prague fan. And when upon finding this out, I decided that I'd never done a save in the Czech Republic before. And I thought, to spite them, I would do it with Slavia instead. That is it. That's the story. That's all you need. Hammers Gaming, thank you for the follow. It's on Epic. Yeah, but apparently it's not on Epic. So there you go. We will find out.
So I tell
dear. The proper FM, we're going to be doing Wisła Krakow in Poland. Like for once we get proper cracking. It's on Steam. It's on Steam. Lovely. Right. Let me not refund. That would be a terrible idea right now. Let me revert Steam. Load that again. Sometimes it might have to Have I been debated? This happens so often to me. I'm too gullible. Hello, Jim. To be fair, what a time to come back. Oh dear, and if you don't have it yet, you can get it with ! FM21. No, FM21? You might be able to get FM21 doing that. Come out at 9 PM. I swear to God. I swear to God. Don't make me consult with sources. It's out. I'm seeing nothing. 7 gigabytes. That's fine, actually. Let me just check. 26. Still not showing available for me yet.
Oh, yes, very
Tim,
soon.
thank you for the 30 months.
They are building it now.
Oh, dear. Gareth, how's it going, man? Let me just see. I'm one sec, chat. I'm consulting with the stars.
Cooper, take off.
Stars have got nothing for me. Mercury is in retrograde, though, in case you're wondering. Right, I'll try again. If you're downloading, then it must be true. Not a large group of people wouldn't lie in unison, right?
Oh, this isn't
That's my logic here. Right, let's try and restart it again. JTs, thank you for the 33 months, and No Limits Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Also, just the casual 11 level hype train there. What the hell? I'm muted. I am not muted. How dare you? It's on Steam, right? Let's see if it's working this time. Oh, come on now. Why is it not working? For me, it's still not showing. I wish I could show you my screen. I don't actually have this set up to capture. I do not have it. Yet. Maybe it's just rolling out. In fairness, I only put this key in this morning.
Fun fact.
So maybe it does it in order? I don't know. Completed it. Fair enough. What was your score? Cody, thank you very much for the follow as well. Yeah, I've restarted Steam a couple of times. So far, nothing, but I'll do it again in a sec. Just to clarify, I have restarted Team. Just because you can't see me redoing it, I have done it like several times so far. But let's just keep doing it. What else can I do, right? Pog will be up with a Dr. Pepper for me in a minute. That's the dream. Task manager, close it. No, I just closed it. I didn't realise there was extra steps to this. Mr. Thompson, thank you very much for the 2 months. Luckily, I actually have the internet ability to download the damn thing while we're live, which would not have worked last year. I'll try again if it's a task manager one. Got last dibs. It could be. I want to see it in download, damn it. Oh, install. Yes, we're here. Chat, we live. Love to see it. It wasn't automatically downloading, but before it was just showing like the dead profile bit, and then I saw the little thing pop up that showed other people were playing it, which is how it let me do it. There we go. Right, that'll be fine. Let's see what the ETA is on that. What we saying? 2 minutes. Bloody hell, my internet's fucking great, isn't it? Oh, dearie me. What a blessed day. Rick from Holland, thank you very much for the 100 bits as well. That's incredibly nice. Oh, right. Well, chat, I might as well ask you here. Who's your first
What
save?
if the beta drops tomorrow?
It's easy chat engagement. Look at him go. He's farming. Oh, screw FM. I'm playing Farming Simulator, mate. Love to see it. Win Champions. I mean, me and winning Champions Leagues don't really go well together,
hello
mate.
there, beautiful
as you may have
poet.
seen.
Nice shirt, Pog.
One
And
thank you for the follow.
hello, Matt. You finally wear something clean. Just kidding. Trying myself this year again on FM content. Let's see how
I've been
this
known to
will
clean
go. With bang
occasionally.
and different things, different channel, different language. Big love, less than 3.
It's
See it.
good.
Thank you very much,
you
my
came
friend.
in
My God,
summer.
we're still behind. Chroma
winter
with the 100 bits as
can
well now.
get
Thank you.
very
Silent Hawk with the
depressing.
27 months. John with the Prime. And Righty One Goalkeeper, thank you very much for the follow as well. The second I can get myself off of this page,
I'm the Pope. Cooper, take off the
I get the
Pope.
feeling we're going to get a lot of it's out. My download speed, at the moment, we're hitting... It's downloading at about 70 megabits per second. As in the actual speed, rather than like your internet speed per se. It says 2 minutes. I know it said 3 minutes a minute ago.
and Chatto.
It'll be pretty quick. You doing watch? Oh, sick. Love to see it. I have installed face packs and... Or haven't. No, of course, how could I have done that? What I am going to have to do once this is installed is move those over. I've set them up. I just need to move them to the other folder. Luckily, they're on the same drive, so it should just be a case of not even copy paste.
See this?
Control X, Control V shit.
I open my own.
That is wild. Thank you so much for that insane hype train chat. That is mental, like legitimately insanity. Roundy, thank you very much for the Prime as well. That's
I'm the Pope.
amazingly nice of you. Just
Cooper,
thank you all for being here as well. I know a lot of you probably aren't familiar with my content and you're just checking this out because it's an FM26 stream, and fair play. That will happen at some point. Now, if you are watching the VOD of this on YouTube, and this is your first experience of this channel, you've just stumbled in here. There's a lot of yapping.
I cleared the download gotcha.
End of sentence. Essentially, there is a lot of yapping happening. Epic does have early access, yes. We're doing beta save to start with because we need to use the pre-game editor to set up some
I
stuff on the main
task
save.
manager
So it gives us a chance
closed
to
it
get
and
used
it
to the game,
showed up
basically.
7.22 GB.
Damn. I don't know what we're up to on the notifications being read out, by the way. Harry, thank you for the follow. FM26 Freak, a very thematically appropriate name. Thank you for the follow. T-Boy5, thank you very much for the 21 months. Wanderer Scarlet with the 23, and Sight of Gold for the follow. Right, we're down to under a minute now. We love yapping, exactly. If you love a
I
yap,
booked a 5-day weekend
right place.
starting today like 3 months ago. Such a lucky coincidence.
1.1 kilobytes. So mine was 7. Oh, it's actually saying 6.3 kilobytes. Kilobytes? I haven't got beta yet.
Up the SIG and up the Fulham.
As long as you've put the Steam code into Steam, then that's really
this isn't where
all
I
you need to
park
do.
my car.
Basically. Bear in mind, loads of people in chat got it before I did. It seems like there's just a random rollout. Think of it kind of like, you know when there's an explosion, there's that sort of ripple effect. For whatever reason, certain servers, whichever one you're connected... Right, we got it. It's downloaded. Right, next thing is to find the file and move a couple of bits over so we can start the game up. Or did it do it automatically? Wait a minute, chat. We might be alright, you know. There is a chance that this might have just worked. Oh, perhaps.
Bring on the Flugelcamp!
Do you know what? I don't think we need to. I think it's actually worked. I think the graphics have gone into the correct folders without me even doing anything. I'd sort of set up some like folder structures, and I think it's just put the right stuff in the right places to begin with. Amazing. Right, let me boot it.
Bring on the
And then I can finally get off my big face. Oh, actually, question. Those of you that are downloading it right now, I don't care who's got the shortest amount of time. Who has the longest amount of time on their download? I want that poor sod that's like, I've got 3 days, so I can give you my biggest sympathies and look forward to when the full game releases when you can finally play it. It's unfortunate, isn't it? 22%, not too bad. By big face. Not just, actually, I might be able to do it now, actually. Let's see if I can sort this out. It's probably just going to shut the Discord.
23 months. Woo.
Or nothing. Nothing is fine too. Now, where's my game capture?
Bring on the Flugelcamp, Heimler!
Back on big face. Hey! Success! Love to see it. Ah, that's better. Ooh, one thing I do need to do is move the sub window back over again. Where is it? Alert box. There we go. Ah, tremendous. It's just nice, isn't it? No, I think there's a lot of people that have not got it yet. I heard that it was out on Epic before, in fact. Oh. Chat, you're photosensitive. Look away now. Looks like Keith Andrews. Don't you dare.
Off the Pope hat.
Michael, how's it going? I was about to respond to your message earlier, and then I didn't, because I'm a bad person, but I will do it tomorrow. Love you lots. Steve Nowler, thank you for the 4 months. And oh my god.
How much is that?
Just wanted to say thanks for the brilliant FM24 content and all the best for FM26.
Paul, that's mental. Thank you so much for the £50. What the hell? I've just realised I've missed more subs as well. I'm so sorry. Toffee Boy, thank you for the 18. Arbor Ref, thank you for the 11. Dylan, thank you for the follow. Steve Nowler, thank you for the 4. Pilot Fergal, thank you for the follow. Zealot, thank you for the follow. Right. So, start a new career. Let's go. Normally, you wouldn't see me do these parts, but, you know, we get to do Barbie's Dream House together, which is my favourite part of every save. So, I guess for this one, we'll do advanced career setup, because some of you might not have even seen this stuff so far. It's nice that I can actually show you things properly this time, because, like, it was so sick to be able to do that alpha stream, but as you could probably tell from watching it, I was limited in the things I could show you and say about things, right? Because there are some things about the game that I do think need work, but there's a lot of things I really do like about this game at the same time. You can see I was dicking about with some stuff before. Dazza, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. My god. Copy database. So, I'm going to be making a video about that literally tomorrow, Doug, because I haven't figured out yet what the optimal situation is for those. One thing I do like, though, and you'll like this, when you're adding nations, if they've highlighted in green... wait. I think it's if they're highlighted in green. Yeah, if they're highlighted in green, it means that, yeah, so it includes a women's league as well, so you can actually see which ones there are straight off the top. Yeah, YouTube video, loads of videos. I'm literally working on one for tomorrow. For those of you that watch YouTube all the time and maybe checking it out for the day, I am back for YouTube this year. Things have just been really crazy for the last 18 months to the point where YouTube suffered the most because of reasons which I'm sure a lot of chat will know about. But things are in a much better place now. Your boy's genuinely a very happy man these days, and YouTube is going to be coming back properly for 26, which is going to be sick. I might even do like some story-driven content on there, honestly, at some times. So, we don't need all of this loaded. We certainly do need Czechia loaded. What I might do is just turn off a couple of like we don't want to... Actually, to be fair, I'm going to be playing this on a much faster PC on every other stream than this one. Meaning that we probably could just load loads of that, because it's not like we need to go super deep with these guys, do we? Ooh! My apologies, chat. There was a hovering Dr. Pepper right there. Nope. Wasn't Dr. Pepper. What is it? Wait a minute. I'm about to do brown liquid sommelier. I'm giving... Hang on. Is it Pepsi Max Cherry?
Yeah.
Do you know if there's a train coming anytime soon?
Oh, yes,
what do you get for
very
doing
soon.
It?
They are building it now.
Of serving me. Good up, bruv. Cool. Select them all the leagues. Right, let's just do with those for now. That way we get the basic stuff, and we also get check-in, which is the one we actually want. Now, obviously, I haven't got a name fix set up or anything like that just yet, but we'll get there. Exactly. You get to look after me. You'll get in there quickly. Isn't a flat Guinness? It could be. Like, to be fair, normally it's the pissy drink. Right, we'll go with that for the time being. One thing I do want to do, though, is... So basically, I wanted the option to potentially sign Willian.
Very depressing.
Now, I don't know how likely chat would be wanting to do that, but me kind of does. George, thank you for the 29 months as well. Patrick, thank you for the follow. Chechnya, thank you for the follow. J-Levs, thank you for the follow. George, thank you for the follow. Perry, thank you for the follow. So I think the way we would go about doing that would be to use your world for this one. That's what chat told me. And by chat, I mean people in the Discord server while we were waiting for the game earlier. Because apparently if we use your world, it means that William won't have found a role yet, potentially. Which means we'd be able to potentially bring him to the Czech Republic.
I'm the Pope.
Maybe.
Cooper, take off.
I mean, is that the one that's most likely to give us the best chance at signing Willian? I just need a straight yes or no on this one, I would say. Star Chaser, thank you for the follow. That's just so we'll press handle that in a second. Have I? Yeah. No summer Slavia signs would be made. You're right. That's a good point. Yeah. That's true. I reckon we go original just to be safe, because the last thing we want is for it to remove any good signings that Slavia have made over the summer. It's hard-coded something. You'd think so. In fact, I'm just thinking about this now. I'm pretty certain that the command !leaks still leads to a picture of Willian, which I'm fine with, obviously. Who wouldn't be? Use real players to play real teams. I think this is basically how I would... Oh, wait. Ugh. Sorry, I had that turned off because of a test I was doing. Oh my life. John now with the 5. What is going on? Thank you so much. Seriously. I almost feel ungrateful for not spending more time talking about the generosity of each individual person, frankly. You're wonderful. Seriously. Men's and women's leagues. I think oh. Fuck it, yeah. Screw it. They're there. We won't be managing him in this particular save, but context, right? We might as well have at least have the top flight Spain, maybe, to get like a kind of bit of parity for both of them. Why the hell not? Like, it doesn't need to run super fast, and the fact is it's going to run much faster with the new PC on Sunday anyway, right? That's 50,000 players. That'll do. If you did hear anything, you've got the editor activated. Oh, do I actually? Wait. Oh yeah. Wait, do we even have the editor though? Do we even have... Has anyone got... Is the editor actually on the beta this time? No editor in beta. Okay, in that case, what I'll do is I'll leave it on. That way, in case we find an amazing regen in the beta save, when we do get the editor, once the full game's out, we can quickly check. Because that way it won't matter anyway, because we won't be using it, because we can't. That'll do. I'm curious to see how loads this quickly. Yeah, this is the last stream on this PC as well. Because GPU arrived earlier. It's really heavy. Much heavier, actually, than I expected it to be. I've not bought a GPU in, too long, hence the fact that this one's 11 years old. Not for the full release. Basically, most people, I mean, some of you might do things differently, but I find that most people for the beta tend to pick a save that's going to be a short-term gain. Something they want to try out. Maybe it's the women's leagues because it's new, or a new league like Lithuania or Egypt or one of those guys, because it gives them a chance to try something out and not commit to something long-term. Mostly, not because the game isn't likely to be in a reasonable state. Usually the beta is like a pre-release rather than it being like an actual beta. It's mostly more terminology, although notice they did bring it back in this time. It's a 5070. Is the new GPU. Obviously not this one. This is a 970. Oh, look at me go. So I find that that's probably best, just because usually when the full game comes out, it comes with a lot of performance upgrades and various other factors that are worth taking into account that you might want to bring into your save. Particularly if there are any game-breaking bugs that might not be same-game compatible, it's usually worth waiting to start your big save until the full game is released. Usually I normally wait about a week after the full release, just in case they do something crazy and wild issues happen. One time I started it too soon and we ended up with a not game-breaking bug in Ireland, but it was pretty bad, to the point where basically no player would want to sign for me. Bournemouth is the default. I like how Bournemouth are above Arsenal in the alphabetical order. As you know, chat, the alphabet goes B-A-B C-D-E. I studied English. I didn't. I got a D. Right, we were looking for Czechia, men's. I like that it has that there for when you inevitably... Well, obviously, wait, we want First Division, of course. We want Slavia. I like their badge, but I also don't like how minimalist it is. It was around the team, it was, but it was slightly more obscured. AFC Bournemouth, you're right, it is AFC Bournemouth. But then a lot of teams are a bit like that, aren't they? Why is Bournemouth so special with their AFC? Like, why is their AFC more important than anybody else's? Right, manager profile. Luckily, we don't have to engage in as much Barbie's Dream House, because I actually already have a manager profile set up, apparently, which is wild. How did you do that? Crazy. Magic. Custom databases. They should do. I don't know. I'm making a video about that tomorrow because I have to properly test it. And I couldn't test it properly until the beta dropped, basically. 3 clubs to be top 2. I guess it's the club's expectations. Like, the 3 clubs all expect to be top 2. One of them's going to lie. I am bald. As you can see, true to life, this is actually a wig. Someone asked me that the other day. And I can see why. It's a fair old mob. What experience did you give him? I think I just gave him... I don't know. Also, love the name. The Stitched. Does that mean that Sparta's nickname is potentially the Lilo? Just out of interest. And there was a request in the intro for a Herald Bishop Ultras. If you're new here, this is going to be very confusing to you. Just kind of play along and you'll be fine. Chat, you know what to do. A 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Pre-game editors available. Good news. Herald Bishop, go.
You did.
I'm in the house where the coffee's green and the food is grouse. With sandwiches and lasagna too.
Ice cream sundaes for me and you.
And afro Carol, and I'm in the house where the coffee's green and the food is grouse. With sandwiches and lasagna too.
Ice cream sundaes for me and you.
I try not to lose my temper with myself.
Oh, goodness sake, and shit and balls.
The minute you get uptight, you're dead.
Lovely. Isn't it lovely? Right. I don't even know where to begin. Play fixture somehow. I think it's because the start date I set for it was possibly off. It might have not been the earliest start date, potentially. We may have actually had the one selected for Belgium, perhaps. Right, Willian. First question. No. Buddy. How could you do this to me? He's earning quite a lot of money. Oh, I don't believe this. Can I loan you? That's a good question. How can I get you a loan? Hart said it best. Right, hang on, let's see. Wait, make an offer. That's what I'm doing.
Bring on
Loan
the
offer?
Flügelkämmler!
I prepared a few notes about the deal for you. Would require... Wait, we can? Isn't interested in discussing a loan move to Slavia. William's agent is a penis. I'm just saying it now. Shane, thank you very much for the follow. Can't believe this. Well... That's no fun, is it? All right, let's try it, though. Because, you know, William might have to learn Czech. Oh, there's a lot of scrolling. Bear in mind, I am using this on the lowest text scaling as well, like the smallest text size. I just feel like it could be a little bit smaller. Like, do you know what I mean? It could be compacted a bit more so we don't have to scroll quite so much on all this. There's a lot of fees in here as well. My God. Sand and Takahashi. Thank you for the follows, guys. They really are. Maybe they're worse this year. Who knows? Maybe that's the big deal. I'll ask him anyway, right? Because it can't hurt. Oh, interesting. So at least they would be up for it. Don't know why they would be up for it. So we can't have no more players. Hang on. No players. No more than 6 players from... Oh, we've only got 1. Wow, really? Damn, okay. That's quite impressive, actually. That's good because it gives us a bit of leeway and a bit of runoff to potentially go after people like Regan Booty and, well, you know, other people. I suspect that Regan Booty, there he is. The Barrowman himself. And you might be thinking, there's no way bro is actually going to be good enough. And I would agree. Except, he somehow always seems to be no matter what. But, brand new everything, so maybe not. You never know. It does load really fast. Welsh leagues aren't in the game. I believe they are. It was an option when when we were loading in the leagues, it definitely said Welsh leagues were available. Let's ask his agent. At least we can do that still. Very key. The regen faces definitely don't look as bad as the absolute swamp monsters we saw before. You got your first crash. Reported to the forums. That's what the beta's for, right? Right. Get it done. Excellent. Yes. I agree. See, we've got so much space here, but it would be so sick if it like showed up in the space that we have. So we know that he has some demands. We just don't know quite what they are, I guess. Oh, because he's only just moved to the club. That's fine. Hopefully these are the sort of things we'll get cleared up, basically, because we've got all this space. Why are we not using it? Barrow's a bigger club. How dare they suggest these things? Just the top 2 divisions? I believe so, yeah. Won't be long until there'll be an update for it, though, I would suspect. Right, let's have a look at the squad. The spacing isn't the best. There's a few screens like that. There's one particular screen that irked me to no end. I believe it was the managerial vacancies screen. There's definitely a few things. And also there was another thing where I couldn't figure out how to load scouting filters. Now, that might be in here now, but if I recall correctly, I couldn't... As far as I know, there is no way to load scouting filters. I might be wrong about that, and it might be doable on another thing that I'm missing, but stuff like that is going to have to be in the game. You can't not have that in the game. Because otherwise, think of how annoying it would be to have to make each scouting filter manually every time you wanted to do it, with some of the crazy ones that we use. Would they actually sign for us? This I do like, though. What's quick filters? Quick filters is basically... Hang on one sec. It's basically some of the stuff that used to be on the drop-down before. But that's one of the things that when I saw that, I went, ooh, okay, that's going to need to be switched. And there's a couple of things that I think will help with team report scouting that will come with that as well. New nations, yes. So there's Lithuania, UAE, Egypt is in it but not licensed, and I think that's... And obviously, Serie B is also new, technically. Although it was in the game before, it just wasn't the same. Let's... Wait, no, we don't want that. We want to do... Transfer and loan, doubtful. Wait, that was already set on? Who's a... Oh, tell you what. Riyad Mahrez? I'd be so up for Riyad. Oh, James Rodriguez!
Is this the opener? Yes,
Oh,
it
goodness me.
is! That's what they came to see!
Please pay your respects to my sleep schedule. I have
F in
work
chat.
tomorrow.
But do you? Do you? That is the question. I do too, but I'm in a very privileged position. I recognise where I get to do this as a job, and it is the best thing in the world. But, you know, just if you start, like, coughing, you've got to sell it now. You can't just turn up and be like, I'm coughing now. You've got to, like, set it up over the past. I think I've got all the faces sorted out. In fact, I'll tell you how we'll know if I do. Because Neymar will have... Yes, it worked. Because Neymar, firstly, he's playing in a Brazilian team, which would definitely not have any of the things properly, and he's actually wearing the right kit, which means the face packs and all the badge packs worked perfectly. And I know that the badge pack worked because Slavia's pack isn't in the game. Have you guys actually seen Cole Palmer in this version of the save? It's ridiculous. Same database. It's really cool. There's all sorts of things you can do, and we think it might be broken, where you might be able to do some crazy stuff. How much is he listed for? £1 million. Do you know, I'm not sure we can afford his wages. I already had them, Henrifer. I downloaded them earlier and had them ready so that I could just knock them across. I was prepared today. I've had a lot of time to dick about today, to believe me. The fact that the pregame, is that can't be on purpose, right? Surely. If it is, then that's brilliant. Because then we can get working on some even crazier stuff. Because the amount of videos that I didn't do towards the end of 24... partly because of the reasons you all know about, but secondly because I was like, do you know what, that would look so sick in the new match engine. I have a huge list of them. It's great. Including FM Wave, actually. Right. So, let's look at our squad first. I'll complain about stuff later. Let's focus on things that are nice, like our team. So we've got Champions League. Can we add columns to these? Of course we can. Love to see it. Right, who's our best player? Igo Ogbu. Okay. Ooh. It's going to take me a little while to get used to the attribute colors. Oh, I need to change some of the metrics as well. Keyboard shortcuts. I never used keyboard shortcuts on 24. And what I do need to... Oh, no, I do have the bookmarks set up already. I might mess around with the bookmarks at some point, but I'll probably do it off stream just because that's not fun, is it? What we want to be doing is actually playing the game. Maybe. He's very good. Oh, does he have good work rate? No. Oh, it's going to take me a little while to get used to the fact that the set pieces are down there. Start over a proper release. I'm not concerned because I will be anyway. That's why people choose beta saves, because that way they don't care if they have to start over for full release. This isn't my main save. This is just for the period of this. Able to import the views for the screen. Do you mean the squad screen? I probably could actually, yes. One sec. Yeah. I doubt it, because I suspect that there's a lot of chalkboard stuff that's involved in that too, which probably wouldn't work. In fact, I'm not even sure where the import view is. Am I missing something? Because that would also suck. If I can create custom views, which I can, clearly, because I've done one before, can I not export them? Or import them? Good lord. Okay, these are all things that need to be in the game at full release. These are a big list of things. Like, these are musts to have. You have to be able to... Okay, well then they're going to have to sort that, because that's not at all good enough for a game like this. You need to be able to have that. I know you can't, like, I can get used to not being able to customize the actual menus themselves. It sucks, but we move. That sort of stuff has to be in it. You can't not let people import views, basically. I suspect it might be a missing button, potentially, or it's like not been fleshed out properly. So I think we're okay with that, but we can make do with it for the time being, but that has to be in at full release. My lord. So let's see who else we got. Oscar. So he must be our non-EU player, right? Or our foreign player. He's actually not bad. Wow, he just plays everywhere. Which is useful because we need him in and out of possession, to be fair. Can't really blame him there. Not custom views of the ball. Oh, is it? No, that's matchday rules. Bear in mind, these are custom views, but you can't import or export them. These are just ones that I must have made. That guy's decent. So what do we actually want to do, right? So we got... Do you know what, chat? I'm tempted to go down the route of what I did on the last save, where I went, hey, here's our 11 best players. That's your positions. Please tell me there's a goalkeeper amongst them. Oh, there isn't. We can't play goalkeeperless, so he will have to be involved. Jindrik, you've been saved the chop here, my friend. Broke for anyone else? It might be broke for me, but it mostly on account of me not pushing it very often, in fairness. Right-click the one next to the column names. Oh! Venny! Fucking hero of the hour. Now, I guess my next question is, and say this with me, chat. Why? Why is it there? But why are you there? That is the strangest place to put it. Shouldn't it be on this menu? And you can export current view, but obviously there's nothing changed to this. There's been nothing to export. Good lord. Okay, well, no, this is good. In fact, I'm going to clip that. That way I can send that to Duffy. That's... Oh, legend. Get Scout Report. You surely... That's not the Get Scout Report, is it? I used to watch your FM videos back in 2014. If that is you, how's it going? The player search really important. Well, do you know what? Let's do it. Let's try this, because if we can find it on the player search screen too. Venny, you got any more ideas? Because tell you what, you're carrying us tonight. Right. Oh no. So the views do work, at least. But we kind of... Yeah, so it works on the view, but we can't do filters yet. So that does need to be in there, but at least we know that we can do views. That saves me a lot of... I was worried. Chat, you could see the fume building within me there. Okay, good. That's one thing. Scouting filters do need to be in there, but that's fine. There's one less thing to worry about. Back to the squad. I was about to kick off, mate. Continue button's not working for you. Have you got any, like, does it look like mine? Might be in the exclude menu. It wasn't last time I looked, but you never know. We got, right, okay. So we've got centre-back, 2 centre-backs, perfect. We know we're playing a system with 3 centre-backs. Back 3 it is, chat. Looks nothing like mine. It could have soft-locked. Best case scenario, in fact, before we do anything else, I'm just going to set myself as a, where's it gone? Hang on a minute. Preferences. I just want to make sure we've got our auto-save set up for daily, rolling 5 save files. That way, if we do get any crashes, 1, we don't lose loads of progress, and 2, I've got save files that I can send to the correct people so they can actually take a little look at it. But yeah, best thing you can do is get yourself on the SI forums. This is what the beta period is for. Send them this stuff. Them saving it to... Yeah, I probably should save it as well, actually. Hello, Pog. How's it going? You right? Is the washing up success? Love to see it. Right, so we've got 3 centre-backs. It does load bloody quick. It's actually... You should see the processing time. So 3 centre-backs, a CM, a striker. Ugh. 2 left... okay. That's fine. Conrad is injured. How long is he injured for? Oh. Am I showing game? For me, Jake, no. I literally just got the latest DF11 packs. 6'7". Tomasz. He looks 6'7". Oh, couldn't he be 1 centimetre taller? What?
He looks 6'7".
He has the face of a man who would lean over you. And be a gentle giant, no doubt. What's his aggression? 15. Never mind. Actually, speaking of, what are the pros and cons? Where are we at? Where is the pros and cons screen? Don't mind me. Doesn't like big matches. God, that's a bit of a bastard to find. Oh, bring in Skinny. He means ill. He's the illest, if you want to be a 90s rapper about this, yes? Okay, enjoy your shower, Pog. Okay, so we've got a... What is that? BCB. Looks like Zlatan on meth. He needs it to function all right, Bill. Ooh. Okay, cool. That's brilliant. Do you reckon we should try long ball beanpole football? Because it'd be nice if it was possible. Because it looks like our boy Lucas here could potentially play off of big man Tomasz. While Conrad's busy being out. We've got a Bubbum and a Muppum here. So we've got 2 CMs, a DM. What about back 3? Oh my god, right. I might have to use my notebook. Let's think about... Let's go to the tactics screen, it'll be easier. We could go no fullbacks, yeah. Do we even have fullbacks? We do, but he's too far down the list. Stick with the class. Oh, can you? Love it. It's less clicks. That's all I ask. Love to see it. It's great. I love it. I'm the student these days. I'm a terrible student. Prime sub gone. Twitch have been doing some weird stuff with Prime subs. It's become some new thing called like Lunar Gaming or some nonsense like that. I'll tell you what we'll do. we'll have a better time building this if we go to the tactics screen and then sort by ability and do it that way, because otherwise I'll lose track of who's who. Is there anyone high potential? Hello. Oh, you're injured. No, you're not. Sorry, I just confused injury for foreignness because this, and you can understand why, because it's the same colour. No, we can't be doing that. I'd get so confused. I'd be leaving out all the foreign lads just because I'd think they were injured. Right, okay, we won't be doing that. I'm going to have to really pay attention to that then. This guy's on holiday still for some reason. Why has Chalupek got extra time off? Spirit Mano, thank you for the prime. Oh, that's the wrong button. Loaned out that colour. I think... Oh, it could be. Yes, he's on loan at Lech, I think. That could be clearer. Like, we have this space here. Why don't we just say on loan at Lech? Like, whose space are we saving here, lads? But this is why. Yes, it's literally... Exclamation mark prime. International players in red. I don't think it is that. I think it's actually that they're on loan. But I feel like the injury and the... Wait, is he in... What's the difference between him and him then? This might be a glitch actually, because the foreign logo is the same colour for these guys, but not for him. Is that because he's foreign and on loan, maybe? And it colours it when they're on loan. But to who, Chris Kamara? In it, yeah. I've not had any crashes yet, but in my defence, I haven't actually pressed continue. I'll do that a lot. Right, tactics. Let's go. Right, yeah, we're not doing that. We're creating a new tactical stuff. Wait, do I actually have to... All right. So, what suits us best? So if Wellham's out on loan, we don't have to play him. Oh, clean slate. I kind of have a feel like that could be at the top. That's what we want. My slate remains silky. Right, formation in possession. Suggested. They're like, I got nothing for you, bruv. Joe, I'm just going to pick a random one because I'm going to change it in a minute anyway. And it's not like they're going to have whatever monstrosity I'm about to come up with, and there is it. Right, we'll just go with that. And then I'll actually switch it when we get to this screen, because I'm going to use a different view. Please. I want... hi, can I... Please tell me it's in... I'm sure it is in here. Right. We'll just do a quick pick first. No, tactic ability... I don't know if I want tactic ability. I think I'd prefer to have... overall ability. Ability and roles. There we go. Just for the time being while we build this out. So there's an import one. Is there really? Oh, no, there isn't. No, it's still in here. Yeah, it needs to not be there. This here needs to be in here. Because... I mean, I think it's one of those things that maybe we would just get used to over time, but that is going to be... That's one of those first, like, muscle memory things that's just going to take a minute to kind of just get used to. Right, okay. So... Let me just sort by ability of players, and then we'll see who's who. So we've got Igbo as a defender. We've got Churi as a defender. So that means we've got two centre-backs, which we do have. Mr. Holesh as another defender. So we'll just add a third centre-back. Wait, no, I wanted to do it on in possession. For the time being, anyway. There we go. Right, that's three centre-backs. The third... Did that just... Get rid of that? Oh, I see. It switches depending on which screen you're on. I like and dislike that at the same time. Right, there we go. Try again. So those three are in. Not talking about the players specifically, just the roles for them. Oscar's a CM, so we've got a CM in there nicely. Provod is a left winger / number 10, so we can work with that. You're a goalkeeper, which means... Wait. Oh.
It's good.
You welcome to the club, my friend.
In winter, it can get very depressing.
Spirechka. Sorry if I've said that incorrectly. Thank you for the follow. Aspect ratio. I think there was some issues with certain aspect ratios. But I don't know what exactly. We only have two DCs. No, we've got loads. Tori's a striker. Wait, you're right, I'm an idiot. We do have three centre-backs anyway, though. So that's fine. There was definitely another one around here somewhere. him, and he's got a mate around here somewhere too. So Scrams here can play off the right, potentially. But then there's also this guy off the right. This is looking a little bit too normal for my liking. Bordeaux in this game. You should be able to, but not on this version. I think the French league only goes down... Oh, you'd have to look. Maybe. I can't remember if the French fourth tier is in the game by default or not, or whether it only goes under the third tier. I am Safandrius. Thank you very much for the prime. It's very kind of you. Not as far as I know about changing attributes based on best position. Yeah, you're probably right. Wait, wasn't that what I selected?
Bring on the Heimler!
That's a good idea, actually. But to be fair, that's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Oh, no, I see what you mean, because it isolates the position within that. Yes, good point. Jack, thank you for the follow. So, yeah, so now we've got centre-back, striker, which we do have. It just isn't him. Hollish, centre midfielder. Provod is there. Goalkeeper's in. You're out on loan. Let me just filter out not a club. Oh, my goodness. I wasn't expecting the whole screen to go with it. Not a club. I'm not sure it's meant to do that. Remove the ability tab. Did I? I don't know if that was on purpose. I might have hit replace instead. There we go. Right, so now we've got both. Because the role ability is like much of a muchness. I can figure that out once we get there. Right. Why is he still showing? Oh, he's on loan to us, I think. No, wait. Yeah, I'm pretty certain he's on loan to us from St. Louis. I kind of feel like the players that are on loan to and from you should be in different colours. I'm pretty certain they're in different colours on 24, right? Because that's confusing. I mean, he's injured anyway, so let me just get rid of unavailable players for the time being. Actually, no, if he's going to play, right? Yeah, the main save on full... Oh, excuse me. The main save on full release will be building a nation with Wisła Krakow, which is going to be sick. Pull it important break. I haven't tried importing Malta into this. I'd be very curious to know how you get on with that, actually. He is loaned out. So why was it the other way round? Because we're at the bottom of this one, right? That's really weird. I swear on the previous ones, Lech was... When we had that other guy on loan to Lech Poznan, we were up here and Lech was down here. Maybe that's a visual bug. That's odd. And now he's gone. Weird. Maybe I didn't click it before. It's a learning process, I suppose. And this guy here is transferring to PAOK, but not till January, so that's fine. Speaking of Greek clubs, did you guys see Aberdeen just got absolutely clarted by a Greek side? Was it 6-0 in the end? What's going on there? Has anyone actually tried importing their saves yet? Pictures of the Slavia kit. Yeah, but to be fair, these face pack pictures are from June, so it might not have completely up. There's not a new DF11 just yet. Right. Gone again. Yeah, you're right. Also, I did put it in there. Good. I thought I was going crazy. It's just like, no, you're not having that. Right. Best position. Thank you. As long as I don't do anything or touch anything, we'll be fine. Reverse Mr. Blobby eye patch. Reverse Mr. Blobby? Best talents in Greece. Really? This guy's a Afiris. Oh, wait, I think I recognise that name. He was pretty good last time, wasn't he? I'll definitely show some player profiles in a sec. I just want to make sure I got all these players in the right positions first. Based on this, at least. So, centre-back, midfielder, centre-back, striker. He's on the left. Scranz will be on the right. So we got a right-sided player there. Another CM, which we do have. Another DM, which we do have. Another striker. Interesting. So where would that come from? Now. The other problem is it keeps reordering the players we have. Which is frustrating. Because it's like... Hang on a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chat. Am I being stupid, or are there 9 players on the pitch? I thought I was going mad. There is only 9 outfield players on the pitch there. That would be why. I was like, why have I not got enough lads? I'm all for like right backless, but I'm not going to handicap myself from the off. Hey, there he is. Ah, wait, that was because it was the combined one. So I see, when they're in possession, when they combine, one of them gets sucked into the other two, like some sort of reverse Megazord vibe. Good. It's a very clever way to create space for the opponent. So out of possession, there he is, he's back. I see. Dynamic temporality is what we're here for. He's folded like a protein. He ain't sleeping tonight. Let's see the both one. Right, there we go. That's more like it. In that case, since it seems like they have the players available for quite a standard-looking squad, I think we kind of have to go football terrorism, long ball to the 6'7" striker, right? That feels like the right way to go about this. Now, where is he? Show me your enormousness. The footballer, that is. Right, we'll bring you in, because you're the guy. Oh, wait, this is position. There he is, Chori. Right. We got the tall man. Why is your kit being cut off there, lad? And we lost him again. Right, we'll just do it on the in possession one for the time being, so we can actually see what's going on. So we want people that are whipping balls in. We want a guy to kind of play off of him, right? I probably should put one of you back out to the wing for the time being. I bet it is, Bill. Do I want someone off of you? Maybe off to the... Oh, wait, there I am. Immediately going asymmetrical. Because in possession, we're going to want people bombing for... Well, not bombing for, but getting up there with our boy. Now, he needs a different role. He needs to be... Yes, that is he. Target forward in his largeness. I love that it has the key attributes here. I know I mentioned this on the stream on Tuesday or whatever, but it's so goddamn good. Robin Wood, thank you very much for the 49 months. That's mad. And Jack, thank you for the follow. I might have missed that. Yeah, we'll give you target forward. And I just want every single human on Earth dumping crosses on man's head. Which means wingers could be quite useful here, actually. It could work. Thank you, Lewis. I grew it myself. Unless you mean his stash, in which case that is also true. We got to have wingbacks. It'd be rude not to. Press packet takes you to the latest team talk. Oh, God. It's fine because I tend not to do team talks if I can avoid it. So I should be safe on that one. Get us further forward. Yeah, we love that. Oh, playmaking wingback. For this save, I'm probably not going to use that. But I tell you what, I cannot wait for that. Compared to the alpha, oh, trust me, this is like a dream. Honestly, it is.
Would you like to see
and
a
that shows how
trophy
much work
lift
has
in
been done.
FM26? Smile.
Maybe. Have you already won one, Ard? Thank you for the 100 bits, though. Right, we'll wing back the hell out of you two. Wouldn't mind one of them maybe cut one of the wing. Hang on, are either of these two good for cutting inside? Maybe we love a cut inside.
It's good you came
How
in
have you done that
summer.
already?
In winter, it can
Like,
get
actually, how have you
very
done that already?
depressing.
Is this like a pre-season finish tournament that you've managed to do? Because the Jazz have just absolutely annihilated the Cups. Such is life. Jingai. What? Jingai? Gingai? Thank you very much for the follow. A Super Cup. It could well be a Super Cup. Is he a giant? Oh, he is. 14 jumping reach, but he's fast too. Fast and tall is a lethal combination. Right, in that case... Could I get away with the... Oh, I tell you what. I mean, I'm just saying. We could potentially go for... Oh, where is he? Have we lost wide target, man? After all this? After all I went through not playing them all these years? I guess wide forward? I guess we want... You have to add them in there, Toppy. It's a little bit pernickety and sometimes it disappears by itself, so you do have to be careful. Providing width of the attack, stretches the defense. Final third. Do I want that? Surely it'd be an inside winger. Wide forward feels like the one, though, I guess, right? Get further forward. Oh, was I clicking the wrong one? My apologies. Wide forward. There we go. Because I can always give him, like, more... I can have him be... sit narrower. What the... Oh, I see. Oh, cool. Oh.
Here's a fun fact.
Oh.
Voltaire contracted syphilis just 2 blocks from here.
That's new. Defrosted, thank you very much for the follow. Hello. Sorry, chat. This is really sick. Inside the individual player instructions, you actually get visualizations for each one. That's so useful for new players. And probably for me as well. Because it's got all this stuff down here. So presumably, if I was to do that... Yes. Oh, I love this. It's just way easier to see what you're doing. It takes a little bit longer to do, but at the end of the day, if you're building a tactic, you're probably going to be wanting to take your time with it anyway, right? Dribbling direction, run inside. Dribbling direction. That almost feels like what the PPMs were in the past. Oh, I love... Sorry, this is not something I... Either this wasn't in the game when I showed you guys a few days ago, or... It's basically PPMs, but with way more control. Because with PPMs, you had to train them for years, and then they would just still not do it. Cross from... Right, what I want is crossing strategy. Ah, he doesn't get a crossing strategy because he's not about that, is he? He's about getting in the box. Fair enough. Freedom of movement. Yeah, that's fine. Is dribbling frequency. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Gotta have dribble more on. Love it. Right, sick. And then I click X. Okay, weird that it's like... Can I... Okay, so it would be good if the X button took me out of it and not back when there's a back button perfectly right next to it. So, click outside. Ah! Good shout. Feels like the X button should close the window, though, no? In general parlance. But good. So we've got wide forward, I guess, there. And out of possession, we'll just do in possession first. So we've got target forward, him there. Press X to go back, and back. What does back do then? Forward? Always a possibility. Right, what we got for you? So if you're playing behind the target forward, this is basically Shadow Striker, isn't it? But do we want... do we want that for him? If we've got an absolute beanpole, bro's going to be winning knockdowns. For tonight, I was planning to go till 10 tonight, or like 2-hour window, but we might go a little bit longer depending on vibes and stuff, you know? Training, I agree. It needs work a lot. I think that's going to be... I feel sorry for Aaron, is all I will say. What do we even want here? Like... Advanced Playmaker, probably not. This is essentially just the Trequartista again, isn't it? Long shots, okay. Channel midfielder, maybe? How'd you add logos? You'll need to download them from any of the many websites. If you do exclamation mark logos, you might actually get a download link for it, to be fair. And then you just whack them straight in the same way you would do on a previous game. Now, if you haven't done that in the past, then there's usually tutorials that come with the packs. I think that it's one of those things where in certain places it has been oversimplified, but I feel like they can bring that back. They can maybe walk that stuff back. There's room for it. There's definitely scope for walking that stuff back a little bit more. That's weird, because I actually downloaded fresh packs this morning. Channel seems a bit... Yeah, I quite like channel as the idea there. Real name fix. Does that actually work then? I'd be very curious to see how that works. Because a lot of that stuff will actually work with this save. Yeah, I was going to try and re-download it. You never know. Let's see if I can press X this time. Hey, lovely. Right. On the right-hand side, if these guys are going to be getting in the box a lot, we kind of want a guy who's going to whip some balls in. So I think maybe just having you be an actual winger wouldn't be the worst idea. I'll put some player instructions on them in a minute. And you as a wing-back, that's fine too, actually. Oh, wrong button. So I clicked the wrong thing. I think if you click that, yeah, then it brings up that thing. Whereas if you click on the individual thingy, then there you go. More complicated rather than more simple. I guess so, yeah. Never really thought about it like that. FM blog. I saw one earlier about that, but it didn't look to be accurate. But because I think that was out before the game was even out, which means that how could they know where the file paths were for the new game when they were probably going to be slightly different? Tactics need to be a little bit complex, right? If I don't have to explain myself every time someone comes into chat, am I really building a correct tactic? So this guy could potentially overlap. They're both wingbacks. Who am I kidding? You're you. You're just a CM, but what can I do with you? Hello, Pog. We could probably do with the playmaker in there and there's someone behind to just, like, kill people, basically, yes? Is there a t-shirt I can use to dry my hair? A t-shirt you can use to dry your hair? Have you considered a towel?
Creates less static on hair, don't it?
Creates less static? Good damn. What is this, Radio Shack? Anything you like, I guess. Okay. Grab the grubbiest looking t-shirt you can find. I'm curious to see what she comes back with now. Right. I might bring in just a straight up midfield playmaker here. Someone that can sit a little bit more. Creative threat. Oh, we actually have some people for that. Oh, no, we don't. That's what... Oh, I see. So the attributes are actually... Interesting. Okay. Hey, Bear. View player height now. It's on the player's profiles. You can just click them. Yeah, that'll do. Dutty old Hollister t-shirt. That's pretty straightforward. No, I want you to be a bit more DM-y, don't I? Oh, wow. Oh, I guess this is in possession, isn't it? Moves to centre back. Yeah, we don't want that in possession. Yeah, so it's actually kind of similar to where it was before, I would say, actually. Just it's more over to the right than it used to be, in fairness. Right, defensive position. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll just leave it as that, actually. I'm not used to the fact that when you click on a player's role, I'm like, oh, where are all the roles? And then I realise, of course, there's two different sets of roles because this is only in possession. So let's see out of possession what we want to do. I guess they instinctively move back, don't they? He'd have a lot of running to do. So what is this then? Wide midfielder, which is kind of what he would be. Stays high. I would quite like one to stay high. Just have a dude that's a little bit further up, and if it's going to be anyone, it probably should be this lad. That way we can ping balls out from the goalkeeper, potentially to Provod instead when we do counter-attacks. You'll end up moving into this position when we're in possession, so that's fine. What if just... Do I go really aggressive and just have 2 pressing control midfielders? Both of whom are just going to completely annihilate our opponents. Just press right up onto them. How many of you in chat right now have just got literally me on one monitor and something equally as abominous on the other monitor? Because I'd be willing to bet it's probably about 80% of you, if not even more. And I imagine the rest of you either have it downloading or are travelling to somewhere where it is downloading. It's the dream. I love a good shared experience. Right. Manager creation. You see. That is one of the benefits of it actually remembering the manager I'd created on the alpha, is that I didn't have to do the Barbie's Dream House thing again, because I imagine that... how long have you done in the manager creation? Has anyone actually managed to recreate themselves properly? Holds position, cautious... Overwhelmed. I totally get that as well. Octagon on the profile page. Yes, I will do that. I'll do it right now, in fact. Mr. Zima. So, as I found before, there it is. So I was also... I went for a run this afternoon because I was like, I'll go for a run. We'll probably get like some news of the game dropping like 5 or some kind of time. Did my knee in while I was out there, hobbled back home, and then was ready to go. And I was just sat there, and then nothing. And then nothing. And then they announced it was at 8, and I was like, cool, I have 2.5 hours to kill. So I've had some pasta, and I've watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's what I've been doing for the past 2 hours. Ooh. It'll take used to it as well. I mean, how many of you are potentially getting it on console? Because I get the feeling that the console experience is definitely going to be heightened this year, considering some of this does look quite console-y to begin with, right? I think there's definitely some stuff that could be... Oh, God. What? I love the way all the letters line up in the corner when we click on the screens. Does it actually work? That's sick. Right, so we want... Oh, we're out of position. Wait, hang on. There we go. I was going to say, that didn't look quite right. Number colours. Not as far as I know yet, Wilco. No, unfortunately. But I am a massive proponent of that myself. I always, particularly when I'm playing lower league saves, I want to be able to adjust the thresholds as well. Because it's all very well, like, I don't know, 14 being yellow, right? But if I'm in non-league, I don't need 14 marking to be, like, yellow, right? I want that to be like a 7, potentially, because I'm not going to be able to find those kind of guys. It's going to take some getting used to. No more check, but we've got free roll. That's all you need. Right, that's out of position. Wait. There we go. Actually, I'll do it on both. It's easier to see both side by side. That way we can get an idea of what's actually going on. So you're screening, you're pressing, you're doing things, you're full backery. You are... Oh. Now, if we've got an outlet on one side when we're in possession, I want you to hold, and I want the left side to be really, really aggressive. For absolutely no reason. No, this is the old PC. The new PC is not entirely here yet. We got about 53,000 players on for this one because I figured it didn't matter how fast we were really moving. Because obviously when I move over to the new PC, it's going to be better anyway. Centre backs. What else we got? Advanced. Moves up to DM. Ooh. Could slide in. Would I want that though? I mean, yes is the answer. I can see a lot of potential for things I'm going to want to do once I actually get to grips with it properly and start making silly things happen, because there is some crazy shit you can do. Like the thing where your wingers swap over in and out of possession and your entire team can swap over if you accidentally drag the player on the wrong screen. I hope they don't break that by fixing it. It's also weird getting used to the idea of not having to set players as like defense and attack and support and all that kind of stuff. In a way, it's kind of freeing, actually. Right, no nonsense. Advanced centre-back. But let's have one ball player in there. Just a guy that can kind of pop it about a little bit, maybe. Because we do seem to have a couple of guys for that. And have him on the holding side. That way these guys can kind of cover over for him. And then just the goalkeeper. Apparently the in-game editor is actually out. Oh, no, the pre-game editor is, which is really weird. That could have been anyone, Fia. I honestly have no idea. There were so many gifted subs earlier, which I'm not complaining. It was crazy. But thank you so much for that, chat. Right, let's pull that back. One thing I haven't looked at actually yet. Oh, we want to do positive mentality because I'm not crazy. Because it's just my go-to, isn't it? Right, let's actually look at instructions beyond that. How does it combine? Use the 3D match of my plan is, Batistuta, that I'm going to stall for as long as I can. And then I might finish the stream by trying to go into a match in the 3D match engine, just so you can all hear the final swan song of my GPU. Luckily, we can instant result from in a match, just in case anything goes wrong, or my house catches fire. Whatever comes first, really. Those are our choices here. Visualizer tool on the tally. Oh, yes, we can. That's what I was about to go to anyway, in fact. Yeah, when you start seeing me being slowly obscured by smoke. Goosery, what a bloody name that is. I love a goose, me. Definitely not getting a goose tattoo soon. Right, so, in possession, when we got the ball. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Hello, Dodster. That's nice. Oh, that's compact. What about when we're over here? Wait. Tremendous. Okay, I like that. Right. What do we actually want to do? Instinctively, I always set everything to dribble more because I love a bit of dribbling, right? I have a 1050. I actually have a... This is a 970, so it's not quite as bad as a 950, but it's quite bad. It's 11 years old. So, it needed to go. Luckily, my 5070 arrived earlier, which was very, very nice. I'm just waiting on the motherboard, the SSD, and the RAM. But they're all coming from overclockers. So they should be coming tomorrow, unless my bank blocks that as well. Supporting runs. Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is just overlap and underlap. Now, I guess he kind of does overlap that side, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm downloading the RAM, obviously. I've been doing it all day. I'm getting quite a lot, you know. I'm a greedy man. Do I want an overlap on the left? Maybe. I think, in a way, you could argue that feeling dumbed down and more... Hello. Well, that was weird. At the same time, possibly could even be a good thing. Because if you feel like that, it almost makes you feel like maybe it's actually a case of learning curve that could be doing it. Get the ball into the box. We want a high volume of chances because we've got big man. Provided big man is fast enough, shoots from distance, we want less of that. We want crossing style to the big man. Tremendous. Love to see it. Wait, does this... Oh, I see. Yeah, so you just select the different bits there. Wait. Oh, that's cool. I think you can do it on a bigger... Hang on, where's the big one, though? There we go. All instructions. It's easier probably to use the big one. It's a huge learning curve, for sure, yeah. I mean, I'm struggling, and I've actually played this quite a lot, right? Not as much as I perhaps would have liked, but things have been weird. Right, tempo. We want a reasonably high tempo. Get that ball forward. Time wasting... None of that. Oh, I love that it's weird that it defaults to standard time wasting. Like, you go into a game and they're already trying to kill time. London City Lionesses, there was someone in our Discord server doing one of those saves as well, and they had some crazy score lines. Attacking transitions, we want... Attacking width is probably the same. Play for set pieces. Oh, okay, cool. Creative freedom. Build up strategy. Right, let me just actually click into these. It's probably a bit easier. Bypass press. Play through press. Oh, okay. The bank situation was resolved, yes. I had to go into the bank yesterday in person and be like, hi, it's me, the guy whose money you won't release. Mental. That was the reason I didn't do an alpha video, by the way. I was supposed to do an alpha video as well as the stream, but I spent all of that day before the stream trying to buy PC parts, failing because of the bank, and then the next day, I had to spend 3 hours going to Cambridge just so I could take my ID into the bank and be like, hi, can I have some money, please? So that was fun. I've got I've got most of the major leagues loaded, and then the women equivalent in those leagues as well, if there is one, basically. Playthrough press. Direct passes is actually more I'm looking for, because this team is going to be more direct. And in fact, I want long passes, fast passes, distribution. In fairness, Fat Tony, it's unlike me to be this far into a save already. And by that, I mean, we haven't actually hit continue yet, but I was just so keen to, like, do some stuff here. I'm a yapper, all right? As I said, if you're watching this on the VOD and you're new to this content, forgive me. These are not really Let's Plays. They're more vibes with FM in the background. Right, what do I want? I want... wouldn't it be sick if you could do specific player? Because I would love to distribute, instead of to our tall man, to our slightly less tall man. But it looks like we're just going to have to go for the tall man for the time being until such time as I can figure out how to do that. It might be possible. Manager picking mode. In fairness, I got lucky just because I already had a manager set up, so that's quite helpful. Yeah, it was wild. They just blocked it because it was fraud, but didn't tell me until I rung them. And then they made me do this thing where they sent me a link to this thing, and I had to, like, take a picture of my ID and then a selfie. But it wouldn't let me use the camera while I was on the phone to them because of the overlay of the phone call. So I failed the check because I had to stay on the phone line to the person who was making me do the check while I was doing it. So yeah, that went well. I was fuming. I was absolutely fuming. Because it just cost me so much time. But it's okay. To be fair, if I had made an alpha video, it probably wouldn't have been that different to everybody else's because there was a limited scope for what we could do. And I figured, you know what, at this point, just go to like what you can actually do. Decline introduction. Yeah, we'll get to that as well, yeah. Palace are losing to Larnaca. Not a good day. Well, actually, not a good day for English sides at all because Villa have already lost today, haven't they? To what Pog referred to as the Go Eagles. Which could also be Palace at this point. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll distribute to the target forward. And, oh god, the screen's got the jitters. Me this morning. Cool. Squad responsibilities. Oh dear. I don't know. Oh, delegating. I'll show you that in a second. Because it is actually a little bit, I believe it's in staff. And then there's a sub-menu in there. Porto beating Forest. Yeah, that one's not especially surprising, is it, unfortunately? Right, we got that one. Out of possession. Line of engagement. None. Do you reckon I could just leave it? Just have no line of engagement. Also, Celtic got beat by the Norwegian Orgy boys, didn't they? What a crazy day of football indeed. We got a lot of pressy players in there, so it makes sense if we did play quite a high line. Maybe not a high line, but like a little bit of a high line. If we're playing a high line, we better step up. Stadium build work. I don't know, actually. I've never got round to building a stadium yet. Oh, Forest are beating Porto. Wow. Shout out. Was it a bit of dice ball magic? It's just not a good day for just general British and Irish sides, actually, because didn't Shelbourne lose to Skendia of North Macedonia? Yeah, we'll do that. Trigger press we want. Always. Where's prevent short goalkeeper distribution? My favourite. I like a regroup these days. We're obviously going to tackle harder. It's what we do. Or get stuck in, essentially. Austrian Orgy boys. Every country's got them. Okay, back to this one quickly, because I do want to put personalised instructions as well for a bit of extra dribbliness, if at all possible. What I do like is you don't actually have to click into the... Oh, he's already on dribble more. Of course he is. He's a winger. Can this guy... Can you dribble? I'd like to see this switch. Oh my god. You know, Ben, you could have called me earlier. I would have let you. Pog was like, oh, go on, tell him you can call. But it would have just been me cooking pasta. And I don't know if that would have been that interesting to you lot. Welcome in, everybody. I was going to say you've not been on that long, but then I realised you were there for 3 hours waiting. How was the stalling? Welcome in, everybody. And thank you very much for the raid, Ben. I hope you're well.
You're such a liar. I didn't say you could call Ben. I said, tell Ben, fuck off.
Pog is exposing me right now as a fiend and a liar. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. That's incredibly kind of you. Skip all the tutorials. Hell yes.
Do not
Who needs that? I bet you don't read any manuals on your flat packs. No. Right, let me sort this out. I mean, I don't either, in fairness. I don't even build them. Pog does. She loves a flat pack. I'd like to see these switched in different orders. To me, shooter often shouldn't be at the bottom. Basically, that's just crazy to me. Oh my god. I don't think you need to tick it, Daz. It just worked for me. Right? That's mad.
Oh,
Biff,
yes, very soon. They are building it now.
Welcome in, everybody. And Biff, thank you for the 10 gifted subs while that happened. Bloody hell. Forgive me. Now that you're all here, and everyone that was already here before that as well, what do you guys think of it? I know you've probably only played, like, let's be honest, maybe an hour of it at most. I mean, some of you may have downloaded it in 2 minutes on your, like, lightning fast South Korean internet, but let's be honest, most of us only had about an hour in it right now. What are the early initial thoughts of it thus far? Oliver, thank you very much for the 4 months as well. Learning new menus in it. 6 out of 10. Do you know what? That's a good starting point. 40 FPS, really? I actually don't know what FPS I'm getting. To be fair, on the menus, I can pretend that it's like loads. 2 years. Fair enough. It's not going to be for everybody.
Do you know if there's a train coming anytime soon? Oh, yes, very soon.
The UI actually feels better than it was for me. Passing risk. Forgive me, initially I was going to create a silly tactic and then I started getting too serious with it, which is a bad idea to begin with. Right, let's just get you in here as well. I haven't even had a chance to show the match engine off on stream yet. I'm afraid my computer is... yeah, we've not pressed continue here either. I'm not one for pressing continue. It's boring and unfun. Learn it for the full game. Don't blame you, honestly. The fact is, this beta period is going to be super useful for SI because it means that, like, this data is going to be absolutely massive for them to make the game better for everybody, right? We will guinea pig the shit out of it, is what I'm saying.
I'm the Pope.
Team meetings aren't escapable now. Wait, hang on. There was a way to escape them before? The first time of learning. Wouldn't it be cool, actually, if on this menu there was a little tick box at the top that could switch between players rather than having to go out and back in? Like a little toggle here that just said, like, next player, and it just takes it along. Just little stuff like that. QOL things, right? That'd be dope. I'm just going to leave it relatively basic, but I do want to make sure that everybody's... Oh, no, you can't. It's just built with a tactic. I think they're better. I think the regen faces look better than I thought they were going to, because I'm sure almost all of you saw the leaks and thought,
Here's a fun fact. Voltaire contracted syphilis just 2 blocks from here.
But they did come out better, I would say. But yeah, thank you so much for all those follows. That's incredibly wild. Symbol next to the lock. The symbol next to the lock. On this one. Which one do you mean, Slash Thighs? Up top. Oh, here. Mystery button. Ooh, it's a mystery. What does this button do? Oh. Chat, bad news. That button crashes the game. So yeah, can anybody remember my tactic? Never push the big button, chat. We've all seen Cats and Dogs. You don't just press the big button. Did I save? Well, I have it on autosave every day, but we haven't got anywhere yet. Oh, so diligent, chat. Well, look, say goodbye to the tactic. Goodbye, FM. It's been fun. Enjoy this trophy celebration of someone actually winning something. Oh, dear. Amazing. I think you might be right, yes. This is why curiosity murdered that cat that time. I was like, Icarus, I flew too close to the sun. All my hard work. That's usually the person that's like, hey, you can fix this by pressing Alt S4. It'll do it. Director of football offers. Wait, you found where those are? Oh. To be fair, we spent the first 10 minutes of stream trying to figure out how you could import views. It's gonna be like that for a bit, I suspect. Some sort of help. I could do with that, to be honest. I suppose I should probably shamelessly plug at this point. Oh god, this better not be what I think it is. Oh, it is what I think it is. It's help.
Oh, this isn't where
Shame about this
car.
Whopper in the bottom right hand corner. Let's just cover him up. There we go. That's much better. I mean, it's not because it's the same Whopper. Meet the old boss. Same as the new boss. Import facebacks. Some people seem to have struggled with this. I don't know why, because it literally was a case of I just put them in the folder. So I don't know why that people are having issues with that.
So I tell the swamp donkey.
Which one were you trying to import? Have I actually genuinely lost everything?
And have a lick me yarbles.
I think it's going to go back to where I saved it right before. It's going to say tactics induction, isn't it? If it says tactics induction.
Do not hate me.
Oh no, it's just no tactics. No! It's fine, I can do it really quick. Oh dear. But it's on 60 FPS. I don't. What FPS is it running at then? Right, we'll do that one then. Just click whatever. And I'll rebuild that relatively fast. The thing is, right, by the time I next play this on stream on Sunday, there'll have been like 3 patches anyway. Quit the game, reboot it. Yeah. You can't do it mid-game. You will have to like reboot it properly because you can't do the reload cache thing that you used to be able to do. On a Steam Deck, have you got it working? I swear someone said it wasn't working on a Steam Deck.
Cooper, take off the Pope hat.
The game on my Facebook said that in the right. Yeah. 30. Oh dear, that's quite low. Right, what on earth? Did I just click a random tactic there? Okay, I can remember. We did that.
The Pope hat.
Hang on, that. Let's just do both at the same time. Make our lives a little bit easier. Dinamo Zagreb, solid team. Big fan of them. As you could probably tell. Right, you in there as well. You there. And you were in the middle, weren't you? Was that how I did it? Well, if only I had some kind of visual reference to look at. Yes, it was. Right, cool.
Take off the Pope
2 of you. Look at him go. He's a menace. There is. Yeah, I do have it switched off at the moment, just because I figured if we had that switched on, it might just mean that we didn't actually. I would be even further back. Import custom views, you can. If you missed this, it's not obvious how you import custom views because it's not where you'd think it would be. Because you'd be on here going, where the hell's the custom views? Even says custom views here, but how do you get them in? Right, here's how you do it. In here, import view. It's there. I don't know why. We couldn't believe it, but I think it was Venny from chat found it. It's in a different screen for some reason. And that's how you export them as well. It's so strange. That might be one of those things that I will probably get used to in like a week. But, right, back to the tactics as I try to recreate this monstrosity. I have a mohawk. Interesting, because when I had a look at it last time, there was some pretty decent, like, the players actually looked pretty close to what you'd expect. Right, so that was basically 4-1-4-1, the old Marion leased system. So where are you going then? Which means you're slotting back into there, and you're slotting back to there. 6. So you were both pressing control midfielders. I think. I mean, don't know why he's pressing control so much, right? You were screening. Look at the memory. His memory is obscene. He can remember everything except where he put his keys.
You came in summer.
I want.
In winter,
no, you're staying as a wild midfielder, aren't you? You can support the defense actually and kind of balance it out a little bit. In fairness, your outlet. What are you doing actually? Tracking. I'll leave 2 up. Why not? That can't go possibly wrong. In no way whatsoever. Yeah, I feel like maybe things could be a bit smaller text-wise. Lobotta Michael, thank you very much for the 8 months. That's fine too. Those fine too. You guys were going to be.
Hi Matt, just wanted to say the FM24 Auti was one of my favourite FM saves, even though I was a voddy for like 90% of it. Looking forward to this one.
Me too. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Maybe that would work on this one as well. Right, we want to press you up and hold you down. Hello, you're right, the pog. How was your shower? Oh, I'm going to hold you back. Sorted. Bang, bang.
Oh, this isn't
New
where
shampoo
I
didn't
parked
help.
my car.
Maybe you have to use it more than once. You can't expect miracles.
No, I need to get a diffuser.
Need to get a diffuser? God damn.
So I can get my curly hair.
Just get one of those ones with essential oils in it. Or something. No, thank you for the follow. And C. Lamborn, thank you for the 9 months as well. Hello, Owen. Have you got it? I honestly haven't played enough to actually find out yet, but I'm liking bits. We had you as a
Here's a fun
straight up
fact.
DM,
Voltaire
didn't we? And then
contracted syphilis just 2
you
blocks from here.
were the playmaker, man. The midfield playmaker. You were the channel guy. The man of the channels. Doesn't actually import. Now that I don't know. Did you make it using 26, or is this trying to import a view from 24? Because I've not tried to see whether that worked yet, but sometimes views wouldn't even import from 23 to 24. One thing I am going to do is go through and make a load of scouting views for people. 24. I suspect that's why. Usually, I find that some views didn't even import between those 2 games. I think there's probably certain things that are missing because you know they took out the chalkboard stats. You're unlikely to be able to bring that in because it's probably got some like legacy code underneath it that doesn't work, which is unfortunate. But one of the first things I'm going to do next week basically is go through and recreate shitloads of the views that people like the analysis view, although admittedly that'll be missing half the analysis. And the other thing I'm going to do, which I know people found useful last time when I made them years ago, is you know the player database view. I'm going to go through and make the views that show the key attributes for each role, like I used to before, basically. Because I feel like now more than ever... Wait, you wouldn't be able to import the... Oh, yes, you would. Yeah. So actually, these will be even more important, because if we can't use custom scouting filters, then those views are going to be even more important this year. I suspect that will be in by the release of the game, hopefully. But in the meantime, being able to actually have those views that I had before would be absolutely massive.
Cooper, do not
It's the chalkboard analysis, Owen. I'm not entirely sure where that manifests itself. Apparently, people can't get the editor anymore. Apparently, they've taken that down. See, Hadrian's Creation? No. Wait. Oh, here we go. Tactical Masterclass. Let's go. It's the dream. How do you do staff responsibilities? Right, I was going to show that earlier, actually, to be fair. So I will show you that now. The way you do it is club. Man sounding so confident about no, as if he knows what he's doing. That is not what I meant to press. Suddenly I'm as confused as you. Yeah, you know what? I probably better just save that there just in case. Could I have a bookmark that just saves the game for me every time I click it? Tell you what though, doesn't it save fast? Even with all this. Can't adjust wage budget. Can you? I haven't tried to do that. You must be able to. It might just be locked because of the ongoing tactical stuff. Is it under staff? I suspect that it might be in the staff menu somewhere, right? Right, staff, responsibilities, there you go. And then you go to delegation, which shows you the menu as before. There you go. It is very quick. The other thing I really like, and I imagine most of you wouldn't have seen this yet because you've not properly holidayed. When you do holiday, not only does it tell you like a countdown of the number of days you have left on holiday, which is really useful when you're doing a lot of that, but it still shows you loads of stuff around it and the news feed and everything while you're on holiday, which is crazy. And why have we not had that before? Ah, yes, there's a little glitch where it sometimes doesn't display the correct number of players on the tactics screen. I was confused for ages. It only shows them the combined one, basically. I was trying to build my team and I was like, why do I feel like I've got less players than I'm supposed to? Turns out it's because I had less players than I was supposed to.
Here's a fun fact.
Who'd have thunk it? Right, that's the...
Just 2 blocks from
what I might do is leave off the individual instructions for the players, but still do the team instructions. That way we can actually do something else today. We want more direct, tempo higher, attacking width is fine. Do I want counterattack? Creative freedom is fine. None of that. I'll just go to the big screen. Do it all in one. It's easier in it. Higher, creative freedom, build up strategy. Oh yeah, we do that. I'll leave that balanced actually. Goalkeepers we want long. Goalkeeper distribution we want to the big man. Lovely. Just do not accidentally... Ah, man. I'm going to have to... It's going to take me a while to get used to back and clothes. I know. If you joined in and saw a striker, your eyes are not deceiving you. Wide forward. Yeah, the left guy's a wide forward. I don't know if I've actually switched yet. I think I have. We want encourage. We want progress through... I guess flanks. If we're going wide boys, then we want flankies, don't we? In theory. Pass reception. Oh, I see. Pass to feet, pass to space. That makes sense. We'll just leave that with balance for now, because technically it's pass to head. It's not really good. Ah, you say that. But we've got a 6'7" striker. So he won't be doing a lot of striking, but he will be nutting things. Patience. Oh yeah, we want hit early crosses on that one. Probably could do it down here, actually. Want as little as that as possible. And crossing style, we want... I guess we want floated crosses. I always feel like, for a big man, I do want the floatedness, but I would...
See this?
I'd also like the ability to, like, twat one in there, but, like, a high cross that's just powerful at the same time. Chelsea Boy and Angry Ginge, thank you for the follows. Was that another hype train? My God. Okay. Hello, Jeff. How's it going, man? Whose hair? Me? No. I do need another haircut, to be fair. I can't get in until the 22nd of November. So we're getting full-on shaggy dog story coming up in the next few months. Enjoy. Right, that's fine. I think I'll leave it at that. Because otherwise, general bad performance. Ow! I haven't done anything yet. At least we actually have kits in the game. Which I didn't add. Which is surprising, considering they didn't even have a badge in the game. But hey, we learn and we move. Let's see then. Who's actually going to play in this tactic then? Because we must have a friendly coming up relatively soon. Slavia's... But it's weird though, because the badge wasn't in the game. They had like a generic badge. Instant start your save, really? Matches now. Can you not? Ooh, okay. But this is good. This is all the sort of feedback that SI need. So make sure that if you feel something's not right, or you feel it's a bug, or it's just an overall complaint or something, take it to the right sources where they'll actually see it, and that place is the SI forums. I know there's a lot of noise there, but believe me, they do read this stuff. Did I not do defensive instructions? Defending is
there's
for
a train coming anytime soon.
People
yes,
who
very soon. They are building it
have nothing
now.
better to do with their lives. Right, out of possession. You're absolutely right. I didn't even set a line of engagement. We weren't engaging at all. Higher. Who's defending? Losers. We want trigger press. We press in all the triggers. We counter. Oh no, I regroup, don't we? We got to regroup. There we go. And we tackle extremely difficultly. Lovely. Oh dear. Weebwab and the Smithster. Thank you for the follow. DOF recommendations. I don't know, but someone said that they broke their game by getting DOF recommendations, which is impressive because I don't know where they are. Right. Responsibilities instruction. One thing I did notice was that I kept having to ask my assistant to do training repeatedly. Fixture schedule. Excellent, my love. We love that. That is the training schedule. Probably won't be saying much then. You're right, I should save again. Absolutely. Thank you, chat. Staff responsibilities menu. Club, staff, responsibilities, and then it's under delegation. Normally pick a team. That seems like a squad registration issue. Definitely something to raise with SI. Because it's most likely an issue with that specific... Which league are you managing in Smo? ICX, thank you for the 57 month. My God. Yeah, but remember as well, if you're stuck finding a certain menu, you can actually search for them in here. And it will bring up actual menus within it as well, which is tremendous. Our youth environment is good. Actually, what have we got in our youth team? Because we're Slavia. We should have some good eggs, right? Where is youth? There it is. We're bound to have some genuine quality, presumably. This screen needs to show potential. The fact that it shows ability and not potential is crazy. I'm not interested in the ability of my 16-year-old player. I'm very much... how do you make a friendly? Right, okay, so this is a bit more... Again, something I didn't think was particularly great. So let's go and find the calendar, which is in here. You found out something. Don's got news chat. So then what you do, he said, trying to desperately remember, is fixtures arrange friendly. So basically, it's not on general, it's on fixtures, which is like the old school one that it was called schedule, I think, back in 24. And you can see in here, you go arrange friendly, and it's done in there. Now, you don't seem to be able to arrange multiple friendlies, which is frustrating because, as you know, I love arranging 4 friendlies at a time because, well, who wouldn't, right? How else am I going to knock about some tiny non-league team? Perfect. Yeah, so that's how you do it. That's actually, if anything, that's what I'd want to see rather than the calendar. This is just like confusing as hell. Whereas this is much more, it feels, can I add columns here? Oh, imagine. I mean, really, I should be able to add columns here. But no, as far as I know, you can't add columns to, the only screens you can add columns to are ones like the squad screen and stuff like that. Squad positions on the tactics screen upside down. I don't know. Jamie, thank you very much for the follow. Let's find out. Where exactly are you looking, Arctic Funk? I like this. We're all learning together. Poorly, but we're learning together. Game segment. Yeah, that's exactly right. If this was real life and we had a big calendar on the wall, it would make total sense because it would be a static thing, right? And then you flip over to the next page. But player instructions, so if you go to team instructions here... Oh, you mean like individual instructions. So to get to the individual player instructions, you have to click... the actual player themselves, and that's how you get into their individual instructions.
So I tell the swamp donkey to sack it before I give her a tonk in a tradesman's
info on the team shape
and have a lick me yarbles.
Can't get out of the game. Look, ooh. I don't know actually. Rapid and Hamish and
Here's a fun
very
fact.
good. Thank you for the
Voltaire
follows.
contracted syphilis just 2 blocks from here.
Rapidly slow. I don't know because my panels generally, and I have a really bad PC. Well, graphics wise, I have a really bad PC. My CPU's decent. I haven't noticed that. I wonder if it's down to like individual optimization. What processor do you have? Is it AMD or Intel? Because I know that there's been some weird and the same with the GPU. Do you remember how in 24 there was a random? I used to get random memory leaks on mine, but then a few years ago on I think 22 or 23 there was Intel systems used to get memory leaks. It was really strange. No, unfortunately you can't at the moment, FIFA Pope. It's something I would very much like to bring back because I love that a lot. You have both? That's weird because I have in this I've got an AMD CPU and an NVIDIA GPU, but I know there has been some issues with certain things. What graphics setting are you playing on? Because I've been playing obviously on the lowest. Even on the lowest settings, though, it does look quite smooth in the matches when I'm not streaming anyway. Right, squad introduction, let's do it. Staff responsibilities. This seems to be coming up a lot. Staff responsibilities. Staff responsibilities. Delegation. It is a bit deeper, but I don't think it's any more clicks than before. It's just different. Yeah, I think it looks quite good even on low one, honestly. Right, wait, squad. There we go. Let's go back in. It is a worse page, agreed. I think basically they need to get better for... The biggest QOL changes that they could make would be a little bit more customization on certain screens. I'm not asking to be able to change individual panels there. That would be lovely, but that's, I recognise, not for now. But to fill the space that is available with stuff. Like, make sure that there isn't wasted real estate when you're having to click into extra things when that could be displayed in the space that is currently available. It needs to be more adaptive, I think, is probably the best way of looking at it. Like, believe me, when I first played this, on this graphics card, even on the lowest settings, it was jittery as all hell, but it got so much more optimized. Right, that's fine. You're the Ooh, you're not going to get my squad, actually. Manager shouts. Yes, that was announced a while ago that they removed manager shouts. Apparently, there were some issues where they didn't even really do anything, but they made me feel good. And at the end of the day, isn't that all we really want? Overview of our squad. To be fair, we already know this information because I looked at all of this before we actually... Oh, right. Wait, do we really not have a single 5-star prospect? No, we must do. It's Slavia. Medical team. Right, you're out with a torn P... Oh, wow. Hang on. PCL. Interesting. So there's a couple of new injuries then, right? Because I don't believe I've ever seen a... Is that... Hang on. Is that a posterior cruciate ligament? Patella cruciate ligament? It's patella, isn't it? The one that connects the kneecap to the... Maybe? I don't know. Either way, that's good. It's not good. You don't want it. Or is it actually posterior? Oh, I was right. I was right in the first place. Right. Yeah, because I don't remember seeing that on previous FMs before. It was always ACL, never PCL. Or even MCLs, actually, in fairness. Heimer Dunga, thank you very much for 3 months. There are definitely some new injuries as well, though. But that's just nice to see. I am, Ash, yes. The main save this year is going to be building a nation. We're doing Poland because I feel like it's the perfect place for it, frankly. And I'm really excited. With Wisła Krakow, it's going to be dope. Vexer, thank you for the follow. Right, okay, that's done. At least it's gone green. Squad selection rules. Oh, max of 99. Right, that's great. I can just put everyone in the squad then. What I do want to do is look at the youth team, actually. I want to see whether there's anyone genuinely good in, like, the lower teams. Like the under-19s, especially. No, you can't, Tauntaun, unfortunately. Wait, not a single one? Oh, that's their team. Right, okay. I'm so used to that taking me to, like, our own higher squads, you know. Mr. Ramsey, thank you for the follow. What about the C team? Ah, okay, there we go. We've got one guy, Martin Kovar. Centre back, 11 jumping reach. He's not the shortest. I mean, actually, no, he's only 3... No, wait, he's 5 centimetres taller than me. I'm going to have to switch that. I'm so confused. Bam, no, basically the plan with Bam was like, we weren't sure if it was going to be possible. We're still technically not, but I don't see why it wouldn't be. And if anything, that new loan system and the offer out thing could actually be really good for that. So this whole... Where's it gone? Recruitment transfer room... out. Does it really do quick save? Oh, it does. Nice. I think it always did, but I always find it was a bit like pernickety before. Sometimes it wouldn't work at all. We've got time to test for Ban. And particularly as I think Hadrian managed to get the pre-game editor as well. So that could be very useful. So yeah, this here, 181 loans on the first day. They've removed... Oh, so it's gone now from you. Ah. That was definitely a mistake. 181 loan opportunities. And bear in mind, I didn't even do my database thing with this. This is just like loading leagues as playable. Although, now that I'm looking at it... Oh, we do have a few, but they're like first team players. But I suppose we'd have to look for like smaller nations. Teams in nations that are a bit further down. It didn't help that obviously we loaded a lot of the major leagues. So while we are, you know, Slavia, massive in Czechia, but in terms of the quality of players, I suspect that we'd actually... like Serie B, maybe? Coefficient screen. Now, it's not easy to find. In fact, I actually can't remember where it is. I believe we have to go to World, then Continents, then Europe, then into Nation Club coefficients. There it is. So, not as easy to find, and since we can't bookmark it, unfortunately, but at least they're all on the same little tabs here. I do like this, though. It's a nice touch. The fact that it actually shows you the number of clubs each nation has left in Europe is really nice. Because that is actually genuinely going to be a massive game changer when we're like the middle of the road of a season, when we're like trying to work out whether we're going to be overtaking Serbia or not, and we can't remember how many teams they've got in Europe because then we have to go scouring through. No, it can't be done, Jellico. Not currently, anyway. I like to believe that's going to be in, but it isn't currently. Match settings. Yes, yeah, it does. It does. I'm glad the world screen's there. Because that's good. I mean, we spend so much time on it. Oh, it has the men's national team rankings in there too. And the women's ones. And the qualification places. Nice. Right, what's this response required? I'm still struggling to get used to it myself, but I think that from what I've heard from people, it just genuinely takes a lot of time. There is some things that I know I'm not going to like until they fix them, like scouting filters, for example, but that feels like something that has to be fixed for release, and I'm totally okay with that for the time being. In the graphics folder, then it should be working, Scorpy, but you will need to restart the game because there isn't like a clear cache option anymore. We'll just accept the current vision right now. We've done the tactics. Oh, there's more here. Performance. Right, cool. Sick. Customize views. Yes, you can. I realize some of you may have seen me go over this a few times today, but I'm just trying to make sure everyone sees what they need to see. But yes, you can still customize views in the same way before, but also, in case you're trying to import and export stuff, you can't do it up there anymore. You have to actually do it on the same screen that you import columns. It's a bit odd. You can change the shortcuts on the book. Well, you can change the bookmarks, but only to the pre-approved ones, which I've never been a big fan of. Oh wait, did we not do this yet? I've done this. Oh, I do need to go and do some delegation, to be fair. What's up with scouting filters? You can't import them. There is no way to import a scouting filter that I can currently see, which is an absolute nightmare, and they need to fix that. Because, oh, hello. I've completed the induction. You'll love to see it. The keyboard and mouse ones. Oh, I haven't changed them, but I know you can. I just never used to do it before either. Okay. In that case... Right, that's done now. I can actually hit continue. He's done it. He's hit continue. But when you're holidaying, basically, you just see this, and everything is still flowing through in your inbox and stuff, so you can actually still see stuff, which is really nice. Right, squad to be decided. We'll decide that later. Or I could just do automatic, couldn't I? It's on auto... Oh, no, it's... Yeah. Yes, there was a lot of complaints about the fact that spacebar, I think at one point it didn't even do the stuff it does now. Like I said, Jellicoe, there is no way to change the attribute colours currently. We'll just ask the assistant for the time being. Oh, hello. Right, so what does this do then? What does this do? I guess we'll just do that for the time being. It's only mid-season. It's like middle of the season anyway, so that's fine. That's status changes. Boom. Wait, national team hours are back? No way. Honestly, Alano, that's the old Matt. That's the not emotionally regulated Matt. I'm a new man. And I'll be even newer from tomorrow when I start a slightly higher dose of this medication. Which I'm both looking forward to and also quite apprehensive about, I guess. The green names. So the green names, I believe... Oh, that's sick that you can do that, though. Why did they take that out as well, by the way? Motherwell Scout... Wait, why are we playing... Oh, we got a friendly against Motherwell. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was actually going to delegate staff. I've shown people how to do it several times and they just didn't do it myself. That would help, wouldn't it? Honestly, national team hours is a bigger thing than you think. Not used to them. I suspect it's going to be a bit of both, Scorpy. Real German squad. Ooh. Tell you what. If anyone's got the game open right now, can someone else check if they've got Germany's squad license while I set this up? Just because I want to make sure we got the stuff covered so I don't have to touch it again. Tactics, fine. Wait. Oh, there we go. Ooh, wow. Oh, that's a lot of scrolling. Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm being introduced at a giant ball here. Right. Hiring Foreign Director of Football. For the time being, one thing I do want to try and do, though, is sign up Aaron. It is in there. No German license. I see. It might be that that stuff isn't coming in until mid-season because of the World Cup license. So maybe that comes with it, potentially. Because, you know, Germany are going to be at the World Cup, right? So... Score comes up for the women's team. Accurate, but the league must be linked. So I think so. Basically, only the top 2 flights of English football's women's leagues are in it currently. But I suspect once the full game is out, it will be they'll be like there as ghost leagues that you can't actually that you can turn on really easily in the same way you can with the lower leagues. Believe me, I want to because I want to manage Fulham's women team. Hiring Fire and Chief Scout. You know what? I'll actually just let them do all of this for the time being. Other than the bit where I try to hire Aaron, but I suspect he's not likely to want to leave Southampton to join here. Custom squad view, not yet, no. Yeah, you can... So when you first load the save, when you first add leagues in, if you click at the top, there's like a men's, women's tab. If you go to the women's ones, you can select which leagues of those you want loaded, including like none or the first or the second division, and you can just choose whatever. And I think it actually remembers your choices too. Linka Reddips are beating Lech Poznan. Okay, Poland needs our help more than I thought, chat. The sooner we get there, the better. That's fine. Wait. I should be really taking control of that, but hang on. Who? Oh, we'll let the Doff do it, actually. I know I could just delegate all, but I'm afraid he might accidentally... I don't want to accidentally delegate a task to him that might genuinely be useful. Who's that going to go to then? Oh, the president. Well, yeah, that would make sense. This is all just staff stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Because in the past, I would just go delegate all, but I'm just worried there might be something missing something hidden down here that I didn't notice that actually means that we're not allowed to, like, play the game or something. Or it might just crash again, you know. Preemptively saving. Doesn't want to come to Newcastle. Useless. I'm so pleased for him. You have no idea. I mean, obviously I've known about this for a while, but it's like, it's just so exciting to see one of our own in a way, right? Someone take from the FM space to actually get a legit, and this happens a few times, but as a recruitment analyst for Southampton, it's the best thing. It's just, and it couldn't happen to a nicer dude as well. The new Will Still, with the Will Still, in fact. It's just so cool. Right, assigning scouts, I'll let him do that for the time being, but I'll handle the scouting meetings, of course. Analysis is fine. We'll start that to 4 weeks, but... Oh, only 1 month. That's basically 4 weeks. Don't tell February. That'll be fine. Negotiating player sales, that's fine. I'll leave that myself, actually. Media, right. Delegate everything to somebody else. Lovely. Training responsibility. Trust me, with the way that training is right now, you want nothing to do with it. Although, actually, individual training's fine, but you don't want to be touching the main training. It is just, at the moment, not worth your time. I would say the area of the screen that is the most difficult to use is the training screen. Why did I start at the bottom? That's fine. Match day. Team talks. Yeah, I'll do that. God, we've got so many matches. I forget we've got so many squads here. We've got a C team as well. And set pieces. Yeah, I'll let you... I'll just delegate that as well, actually. There we go. I'm here to lead, not to read. Right, I'll just save it again. Tremendous. Yeah, I'll quickly check the preferences as well. I thought I had that set up before. RDF's training still work. I don't think you can import training at the moment, although maybe you can and it's just an absolute pain in the arse. But all I know is it isn't as easy as dragging things around anymore. It is a bit more complex. And by that, I don't mean it's any more complex. It's exactly the same. It's just much harder to do the same thing, I guess. Some different tab. Oh, really? Did you use a schwa by any chance? We know FM hates a schwa. Right. Preferences. Yeah, I want to just make sure I've got these in the right values. So that's fine. That's fine. It probably is in here, isn't it? Oh, no, detailed, I guess. Here we go. Wages weekly. Celsius. I'm about to ruin everybody. I'm into the feet now. Short distance meters. I swear I had that set up before. I like my decimal odds too because I'm a weirdo. Positive is fine. Look at the amount of options you've got from negative, by the way. Chat, we could be negative in every language. Wait. Oh, wait. No, we don't want that. Just in case. Lovely. Oh, that was quick. Tremendous. 3 times in 30 minutes. Oh, don't tell Aaron. That's wild. Has more views on Twitch than EAFC. That's actually wild. This feels like the most hyped launch of an FM I've ever experienced. I don't know if you've ever been able to change the shortcuts FIFA Po. I'm pretty certain they've always been locked. From my memory, anyway. It was very nice of Ben to raid us as well. I imagine he was kind of just knackered, right? Who's been managing on stream, chat? I know loads of you are from his stream. So who did he pick? Did he choose Liverpool? Let's see. Number 1 someone Steve overnight. That makes a lot of sense, to be fair. I mean, at the end of the day, I hope it... Oh, Salford. Oh, that's cool. That is actually cool. My respect for him has gone back up again. From here. 10 years. Oh, I see, of course. He had a wheel. Oh, that was the wheel. I see, yeah. What are the goalie animations like? We'll just let him pick that for the time, because I think there's a new thing on here, isn't there? Right. Team selection for Motherwell. Oh, well, go and change it in a minute anyway. It can't be done, unfortunately, at the moment, Assaultron. It's interesting, actually. Certain questions I'm getting in chat, some of which are just like because the menu's not immediately obvious and it's easily fixable, but I'm noticing a few things are coming up a lot, and I think that's a really good metric of maybe some of the things that they do need to really consider. Attribute colours being one of them. Weirdly, that seems to be the one that's come up the most, in fact. 2 full hours in. Well, we had a crash, Skippy, unfortunately. I built a tactic, and then the game crashed because I clicked a dreaded button. Smaller font sizes would be nice too, yeah. The green names mean again. So the green names on what? So if the club's name is in green, it means they are a women's team. And I believe if you're managing a women's team, if the club name's green, it means it's a men's team. Staff search. I haven't been on a staff search yet, to be fair, so I don't know if I could tell you that, my fair. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, you can use the arrows on these screens. That can work. Do you need to click it again? Maybe. Scout queue. I don't know. You'd like to think there is one. Where even is... It might be in this set of screens? Because this is essentially the scouting inbox, isn't it? Scout report, maybe? No, that's the player individually. Might get back with a controller. Yeah, I hope not. Because if it does, that would be very suspicious. Right, they want to put on different for Velitsky. £355,000. Is he going to play for us? To be fair, blame Sass. Indeed. My hope is that Sass gets so annoyed with something in the game that he then decides to learn Unity, breaks the game, and then rebuilds it for us in the way that we want. We'll tear it down and build it back up again. It'll be Theseus' FM26. Big thing. Good to staff art training. Well, I think the only thing that's changed is that it's got the names now instead of the numbers, right? I believe. One player used to be 500. Well, I guess... I would have preferred to be a slightly different middle ground there. So your version of the pre-game editor still works? Of course. Which is fantastic. Recruitment focus, then scout priority. Love it. Ah, it's there! Wait, does that have what I think it does? Ah, no, I thought I had team report priority in there as well. Legend. Overview. Ooh, hello. Oh. Chat, your options are overview or overview. Shows the attribute value. Oh, that's cool. So one thing I noticed when I was looking at some of the scouting filters myself is there were certain things that just didn't work. So if you set it to show only players you had like marginal knowledge of, it just simply wouldn't do it. Like it could not seem to distinguish it from other players, which is really annoying because I hope they fix that, because if they do, then that's how we'll build the team report scouting filter. If they fix that one thing, then it will work, because I've managed to isolate basically everything except for that one thing. And if I can set it so scouting knowledge is none, even though it technically is some, that would isolate the exact players from the team report scouts. That much I do know. So they just need to fix one factor about it and then it'll be perfect. They actually won in the end. That's wild. Is there anything else we can do on this screen? Shortlists, recruitment focuses. One thing I do find a bit weird, I'm glad I can talk about this now, is recruitment focuses. Let's find one that's actually got players on. I guess we haven't started yet. I've noticed that the in progress tab on the recruitment focus, look, it says matched, but then I have no knowledge of the player's ability or potential. What you're matching then? Like, if I can't actually see anything about this player's ability and potential, how am I supposed to make any kind of vague... Like, I can see their attributes now, but like, I need some kind of clue. But then you go on here and it shows it. Like, that needs to be sorted. Because if it's not showing it on the screens, you would need some kind of way of triaging things. Haven't I done the damn induction? Begin introduction. I've done it! Stop asking me about the introduction! Oh my god. Right, continue. End introduction. Are we done? Tremendous. There's more? Oh, the training induction, of course. We'll skip that. And the set pieces introduction. This we do need to do. It's basically the same as before. Right, now we're good to go. Finally, I can click it. Oh, I'm going to introduce myself to the squad. One thing I don't like is that as far as I can tell, I don't have the option to be like, hey lads, I'm just going to leave the meeting now. I think they've got some nice chairs though. I'm guessing there'll be a few that like seem confused. Enjoy ourselves. Yeah, we're going to play lovely football. Blah, blah, blah. Someone will very quickly figure out which one of these is the optimal option, to be fair. Most of them are the same anyway. Palace lost to Larnaca. Damn, it's a terrible day for British and Irish sides in general in Europe, isn't it? The tactics visualizer is filth in a good way. Let me just say it again. I love how quickly it saves. It actually makes it more viable to have more frequent autosaves, honestly, because it used to slow things down too much. Meet the media. I will not be doing that. Hang on. Didn't I already... Why is it saying response... Oh, is that because it's one of those special press conferences? Title odds. I presume we're the favourites. Actually, are we? Let's find out. Because that will be in stages and then season preview. I love the season preview screen so much. Is my wage budget not major friendly yet? It's fair. I've done one day. Reports go to messages. Team reports do, or they did when I last checked. They actually take the same amount of time as before, except they give you more information, which is kind of cool. But the game still doesn't recognise it as a proper scout report, which is still going to work in our favour, provided they fix that one thing on the player scouting screen, which is good. Yeah, this is what I like about the season preview. Check this out. Oh, that was a bit more... There we go. It's much smoother there. I do like this. This is going to make it so much easier in the future because we can go through leagues and actually see if a player is a regen right on here. A player request report. Oh, I think that is in your scouting settings. I actually don't know, Mr. Ramsey. I feel like if it was, it should be, really. But it might be one of those things that's maybe not there yet. But I believe with the player request reports, they show up in... Sorry, you can go into here. And if you go to the little cog, that's how you get into the advanced settings. Wait, hang on, where is it? No, there's another one I'm looking for here. There's another set of settings I found before. I can't for the life of me remember where it is. Because that is not what I was looking for, actually. Where's it gone? There was definitely another... You know the thing that can let you turn off new scout reports and all that kind of jazz? There was definitely an option in here for that. I probably just lost it again. Can we change it? How much budget have we got, actually? Oh, damn. We have £7 million. Does it really? Is the result broken? Not to my knowledge. Yeah, it's going to need many patches, but that's the beauty of a beta. This is the sort of stuff, because now they'll have loads of people reporting the same thing. So, wait. Wait a minute. Come on, Willian. You know you want to, bud. Oh, Oscar's now check. Oh, sick. So now we have 0 non-EU players, because even Oscar's joined us. Turn it off. Yeah, I mean, I prefer that they don't go in there, in fairness. Get the tweet. Yeah, honestly, if we get to, to guinea pig it, that's fine, because it means that through the beta, we can have some fun with Slavia. I can make videos on guides on certain things, and then we can get ready for the big stuff. Pogba's actually available. Do I have to do anything here? Because I'm noticing it says Willian offer accepted. Oh, wait, yeah, I don't have to do anything, do I? Because we just have to wait for him to say yes or no. Right, so I'll leave this as they are, because I find that they usually piss people off. Well, we're going to find out in this save, Scorpio, because I'm going to play Route 1 football to our 6'7" striker. African leagues. Well, they've got 2 more in the form of Egypt and... Or is it just 1? Is it just Egypt? Either way, it's good to get 1 more. It would be nice if they could grab a few more, though. But we know you'd like it because it's Egypt, obviously. You just need the next Hossam Abdel Nabi while we're at it. Right, fitness of that. I want to get to that Motherwell game, which is actually today, which is perfect. I said I was going to finish your stream by spamming my... See, loans, yes. So loans are in squad... Although you could just type it in as well. This screen here is an abomination. I have the 0 words beyond this. If we're rating screens out of 10, this is a -9. What is the... Why can I see 3 players at once and the rest of the screen is blank? I realise it's so that you can click them and it does this, but if that was possible and it shoves all this stuff out there anyway, just have it so that it shows all of them until I click one. And then it shows this. Stuff like that is just not great. The job centre is very much like that too. These are the things that will need working out in time. Indeed, this screen would have been but a myth in 25. The fact that I can only see 3 lone players at the same time is wild. Now, what can I do? One thing I do like, though, is that by clicking on them, you get instantly all this stuff on the side. That's a good thing. But look at all this space. If this was wider, Think of all the different columns we could have in here, like you can in 24. Like, just show me data. I don't know anything about this dude. It'd be so sick. I'm going to have 300 players in here. Can I right-click on them at least? Oh, I can. Good. Obviously, there won't be any proposed loan extension here because it's the start of the season. I can't wait to see how that works. Oh, imagine. That will be very much a, I'm going to do that one off-screen chat type of jobby. Us too, Dragon, to be fair. In fact, I said I was going to finish by trying to see if my graphics card would even allow us to player-friendly. I don't know, Danny. I know that was raised as an issue. I hope this is the kind of stuff that we'll fix, because it needs to be, really. Right, one thing I want to do is make sure the graphic settings are at least, yeah. Just to give us the best chance at actually not exploding my PC. We're going to set the graphics quality to low, and you'll actually be like, damn, because it still looks 1,000 times better.
I'm the Pope.
Winner mode. I believe that it's not currently available to do that, Toastmaster, yet. Epic Noob, thank you very much for the follow. Are you me? Right, let's do save before we go into the match, just in case, because crazy shit can happen here. Yes, the aspect scaling. Check clauses. Oh, yes. I don't know if you listened to the podcast episode where we were talking about the fact that clauses basically appears on every single screen. And now I can't find the damn thing, which is always good news. Summary. Income. Oh, look, more scrolling. My favourite. There's just a lot of scrolling when not necessary.
Bring on the Flugelham
It's one of the biggest things. So women's leagues. They shouldn't have doubled because there isn't that many women's leagues, but yes, you can turn them off. You just have to go in when you've got the leagues like loaded, and it's got the leagues, the bit where you can set like playable view only in that. If you go to the top right, there's a little tab that says men and women's. If you tick women's, it will tick you over to the women's leagues, and you can just choose what you want to show on what you don't. Chrisaki, thank you for the follow. Recruitment. Oh, was it on recruitment? Ha! Silly me thinking it'd be on finances. Oh yeah, it's got its own whole menu. Right, what we got? Anyone good? Oh, Kinski. 6.5 million. How much do they owe us? They owe us 8, but that'd be really good to get up front. I like that it tells you right there as well. That's really nice. Actually, nothing specific. Thank you for the 21 months. Yeah, that's the thing. Don't delete it. Just set it to none. Because when you delete it, it removes the original country as well. Which actually does make sense. It's just like, it's one of those things where you just have to sort of get your head around it, and then it actually becomes quite sensible. That's not a lot of cash. Oh, this should be a lot, right? 12 million! Good God. Chat, we're shopping good. Sunday stream is going to be a lot of shopping. I said, FM? Hi? Oh, is it technically selected? It just won't. £12.5 million for that. Lovely. I assume the little thing here means we can actually actively sell it, right? Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. So there's a few more clauses that might potentially mature, so to speak. But we've just bagged ourselves nearly 20 million quid. Continue button. I haven't had it yet, but I must admit I've only continued like 2 days the entire time. Right, let's save again. It's already getting sick of me saving all the time. Christ, we're going to be eating good. Ooh, we could use that money to get Willian. That's the thing. It needs to fill the screen more, for sure. Just have it be adaptive. So if there isn't too much to show on it, it could show in a little small window. But if it's got lots of stuff to show, just have it fill up more. Just have them, because they do seem to be different sizes as well. So clearly that is some kind of in the functionality. It just needs to be a little bit more adaptive. Right, go to match. Let's try it. We have a conversion. A conversion? Before I hit go to match, explain yourself.
Bring on the Flugelham.
Elliot, thank you for the follow. I think it has, if it's anything like the differences I've seen from alpha to here, then I actually think this could be incredible in 2 weeks. And I don't think it's bad now. I just think it has a lot of smaller issues that I think should be quite easy to fix. Because it's things like, make this bigger, make that be slightly smaller, give me an extra button there type of thing, rather than like overhaul this entire thing, you know? 1 tip below salary. Ooh, okay. So agents are being nasty boys. Ooh, I immediately felt a shudder a little bit there. Siski Max, thank you for the follow. Hello, Pog. You appear to be loitering behind me. Right, I'm going to do quick pick here so we can just sort of... Wait, why are we putting Heathel up front? He's not the tall man. I've specifically requested beam poles. Thank you.
Feel
Get your beans out for the lads. Right, Provod is going on the left-hand side as well. Hello, Pog.
What's that for who?
One of the things that I've thought about this Yake from playing it ever since I got it basically was it felt at places like the design was done by someone that had never played FM, and then developers were then told you need to make it look like this while still maintaining functionality, and they couldn't really do that because that's not possible. It felt like it was like, hey, it's got to look like this, but that person's never actually played the game, right? And that's crucial because that's where the game is good, you know? Brit FM and Moochie, thank you for the follows, guys. But I don't even mean like a coder, just someone that's like actually actively played the game before, you know? In the same way that I'm not a coder in any way. I mean, I do some code. How's Josh King looking? Honestly, Dan, I was a little disappointed. Even when I was managing Fulham, he only had 4-star PA. And I know Fulham's a decent-ish Premier League team, but I would have thought that someone like Josh King should have at least 4.5.
Do you know if there's a train coming in?
Roll change.
Yes, very soon.
Wait, is it reset my rolls?
Now.
Not again. Or did I never change them? I swear I changed it. Oh, no, I don't think I did I? Well remembered. Yeah, it was wide forward, wasn't it, for the big boy? Christian Burbs, thank you for the follow. I didn't. No, apparently not. I was in a hurry. Josh King is the GOAT, obviously. He does need to stop diving. But other than that, he's going to be phenomenal. Can't wait to lose him next summer when we get relegated for being mid. Yeah, I decided not to bother with the in and out possession instructions on the players for today because I'd accidentally crashed it before and I didn't want to risk doing it again because I did want us to at least try and get into a game. Right, let's see if my graphics card can handle this. And pray for me.
Scary.
Someone say something. I get the feeling that people probably have said loads of things, but I suppose it's a case of there's saying something and then there's being listened to, which are not always the same things. I am a Fulham fan, yeah. Oh dear. Let's see. Hey, good news. My GPU is not currently trying to take off. Agreed, Dan. There's definitely some elements of that. Yeah, match sounds are on. Ooh, okay. First thing, if I click do it, it should disappear. We're playing against Motherwell. I feel like this screen is a bit in it. The fact that Fulham are at least selling their women's team shirts this year with the AEW sponsorship, I'm like, that's brilliant. I'd much rather buy one of those than the men's ones because I do think the men's shirts, the colours of the Fulham shirts this year are great. But 85 quid is wild. Yeah, it's strange that you can't pick a club you support. I don't know why that would be taken out, honestly. Is that even a feature of players anymore? Do they not? Do they even have clubs they support on their profiles? Because that might be why. How you refresh the skin? You can't refresh the skin currently. You actually have to refresh the game. Yeah, I love all three of our kits. They're so good. Okay. That'll do. Any recommendations? Oh, hello. Wouldn't it be funny if it just worked perfectly fine on this? That's weirdly smooth. I know it's on low graphics settings, but that's surprisingly smooth considering this is running on a GPU that... Oh. Your boy jinxed it. It's running on a GPU that I'm pretty certain Jesus' parents had.
It's not screaming, though.
That's God and Mary, in case you're wondering.
It's not screaming, though.
It's not screaming. Oh, my lord. You can see that it's definitely, like, having a bit of a time with it. And yet still looks better than 24. And this is on the lowest graphics settings. It doesn't look... Do you know what? For the lowest graphics settings, it actually looks pretty good. Like, you can see that it's occasionally sort of stuttering a little bit. I'm surprised... Oh, hello. We're going to go behind... Okay. Oh, he's missed it! It's not as... I was expecting, like, full-on PowerPoint presentation. The likes of which we've definitely seen before. No. Your computer... When this is your computer, it'll be just fine. You can play Bear and Breakfast on it, and it will be brilliant. But, you know... What do you mean? This is a 970 Star Chase. Yeah, you've been to play Hades on it. I played Hades on it. Yeah, I mean, let's actually have a look at Tarsky. What's Tarsky up to these days? How's the encoding working? That's insane. It's only using 54% of the GPU. Yeah, exactly, Charles Chase. My new GPU came today. 5070. I'm very excited about it.
Was it the box?
You can get the box if you want. This is the thing, right? I feel like the game now has endless potential. And that's awesome. And I know there's the element of like, well, they've had 2 years to do this, but like, it does beg the question though of, can you imagine what 25 looked like? Like, there have been people out there that would have played that. Oh yeah, that's the, that's massive. It's the gigabyte one. Hello, Alex. Go on, Oscar. Oh. Should be an FM missus? Oh no, she's not an FM missus. She's played FM a grand total of...
I played a couple hours on it.
Really?
Yeah, I played in voiceover.
Oh, you... Okay, yeah, fair. And you did play on stream that time. Where you put a goalkeeper up front. Yeah, I mean, I do that all the time for the bants, to be fair. You were just doing it earnestly, which I kind of respect it. It's a very expensive Lego, isn't it? Yeah. I've never purchased the GPU before. Well, a new one anyway. So basically, Quimby, I couldn't afford to. It's going to sound stupid, but this ended up being... So basically what happened was, I'd set it all up so that I was going to get the parts on finance. God damn it, it's a good goal, actually. But I wasn't approved for finance on a £100 SSD from Curry's at £11 a month. Your boy just isn't earning enough money for that. And I think what happened is that then triggered a chain reaction of more finance turning me down that day because of the initial one being turned down, which I suspect happened because the price of the product wasn't actually high enough for it to be profitable for them. That's terrible goalkeeping. And as a result of that, when I then tried to finance the stuff through Barclays on Amazon to pay for these, I've got it all set up. It was going to be £175 a month for 6 months because I have this sponsorship that's going to be paying out in a couple of months, which you'll see over the next couple of weeks with a biscuit company, which is going to be so sick. Honestly, you're going to get free biscuits, chat. Both you and I. But I obviously don't have the money up front. So I was like, I know this money's coming in because I've signed the contract, but I need to get it sorted now. And then that started getting turned down. And this is how the whole bank thing happened. So in the end, I ended up having to borrow money off of my parents to buy the parts up front to then build the PC, which actually will work out cheaper, but you never want to borrow money off of people unless you have to, right? So that's the situation we're in. So I ended up buying the components myself, and I'm just going to build it. Yes, part of the sponsorship involves me giving away biscuits 3 times a stream. You might be familiar with them. They make a certain biscuit called Choco Leibniz. Game is laggy. Honestly, no. And it feels a little bit more laggy when I'm streaming because of the GPU elements of things. But for the most part, I actually don't think it is.
So I tell the swamp donkey to sack it before I give
yeah, I agree, Mike, on that one too. Cam Taylor and Buttress, thank you for the follow. Cole Palmer's attributes look insane. Doesn't he have better finishing than Haaland? It's Bolson. Yeah, it is. They're launching a new product. And somehow I got asked to have some sponsored streams where we give away biscuits. It's going to be really, really cool. It's all in Facebook. No, Josh, honestly, I was surprised how easy it was. Like, to the point where I loaded up stream and the save expecting to have to do loads of stuff, and it was just there. No, they are... technically, they're not an English company either, I don't think. But yeah, I was just super excited. I was like dancing around the room that evening. It was crazy. It came on a day when I was feeling proper down, and I just got this email from a guy from an agency being like, hey, why Slavia? Basically, someone from chat is a massive Sparta fan, and I was looking for a beta save, and so
it's good,
I basically just said, hey, I haven't managed in the Czech Republic before. Who do you support? And he said, Sparta. And I said, perfect. I'm going to do a Slavia save. Because I'm a spiteful bastard. Finmu, thank you for the follow. It's fine. They've all got pasts, Chris. Oh, the biscuits international. I believe it's UK only for giving away the biscuits, sadly. But more information to come.
Cooper, do not.
Because obviously I'm getting loads of them sent to me, which is going to be sick.
Over 600
thank you for the follow. Both on 18. Oh, was he really? Palmer's got 19 composure, doesn't he? Okay, so tactically, not a fan of what... Although our striker seems to be doing so. Well, I might just turn the highlight speed down. Not speed. The highlights to dynamic. Because I want to see... It was, wasn't it? The going around the keeper looks way better. I want to actually see us have some chances. Could we see some match stats? So it seems... I'm afraid to touch it in case it crashes, but I'm going to need to see some match stats here. I do hate the fact that the match stats seem to be somewhat limited. Like, I need to see more statistics. If I can't shout at my players or anything, I need to know why someone's doing something bad. You can actually minimize the bar like that. Ooh, that's weird. For some reason it's... Oh, go on. Yes! Come on! Mohammed Cham. What a guy. Free Bickies. Basically, Daz, it's a biscuit sponsor. That was the sponsor I was talking about the other day. I'm just really excited about it. Because this is why I don't take a lot of sponsors a lot of the time. Because I like to hold out for, like, people like that. Because I feel like I have an audience that would be receptible to those types of sponsorships.
So I tell the swamp donkey
The Mac sounds are definitely better. You just can't hear it over the music and me yapping, I would say. The official Daz! As in the washing machine? No, not washing machine. That's Calgon. Nevertheless, thank you for the follow. No, that was definitely for me. That's why I switched it back off again. It looks like it kind of makes the match engine a bit funky. Honestly, Daz, I have no idea, but I suspect it's because they actually picked me because of that. That was the impression I got. Basically, they tried to email my agency, and my agency ignored them. So they came to me directly. Which, thank God, they did. Right, let's make some substitutions. Which was an easier way to make subs. There probably is, actually, in fairness. I think there's many different flavours, in fact. I'm liking it so far, Noodle Soup, but I'll need to get a proper, like, deep go at it properly, which I will do on Sunday. We'll have a longer stream on Sunday, because we're starting in the morning, obviously. I think most of the sponsor streams are going to be Sundays. Potentially there. What I've done for the meantime is removed that email from my signatures and stuff. So you can actually turn that down, Sweetie Piles, but it only slows the matches down, in fairness. Clip it for him. Basically, someone in chat is a massive Sparta fan, and I thought I'd do it to spite him. I'm a vengeful man. Yeah, long-term save is going to be building a nation. Probably the last one I'm going to do, because I feel like we might be able to move into interesting other avenues, maybe for 27 if they continue to develop the game. But the plan is to do building a nation with Poland and Wisła Kraków, which is going to be dope. The subreddit's been melting down for ages. It's, I don't really judge things by what the subreddit thinks of things for the most part. I generally just kind of, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of forming my own opinions, and you should be too, chap. Let's see. Wait, how do I... Oh, it's there. Right, so we can bring on Kusai, perhaps. And Oscar... Wait, was he playing left? Why was Oscar playing left back? Oscar... I know we can play everywhere, but Jesus. Okay, we'd maybe have to sign a left back in the summer then. Which we are in. Because we look a little bit short at the old left back side. Zafiris. Oh, that's the Greek dude that's really good, isn't he? Wait, do we have no more... Oh, he's a centre midfield. We can bring on... Wow, we are a bit light. Okay, at least I'm figuring out quite quickly where we're light in players. Because it seems like especially through the middle, we're lacking a lot of depth. Stuck on subscreen. Not myself yet. Vibes and Biscuits games. Like, exactly. You only want me for my bickies, and I respect it. Probably better off doing it like this, actually. We'll get Corin. Oh, I already brought... Ooh. We have a lot of players in very specific places. Let me change the centre-backs out for absolutely no reason other than I can. We'll bring Hollish on there, actually. Yes, he is leaving in January, so we will have to make sure that we've got even more reason for us to spend some of the massive amount of money. And believe me, we have an insane amount of money. Once those two clauses get sold, we'll have like £25 million to spend on Sunday, which will be tough, because obviously Czech League, like, it's all about having money, but we need to be able to spend it, right? There's that old statement again. Sick. And go. Competition then about... Oh, okay. That'll be better. Yeah, the fact that I can't see the match stats there is crazy. That definitely needs to be worked. It can't be done, Tom, at the moment. Already signed Aaron. I haven't tried to yet, but apparently he wouldn't even sign for Newcastle on someone else's save, so I think the likelihood of me being able to nab him is very, very low. But I will make it my life's mission to bring him to Wisła Kraków. I will find a way. I mean, Aaron's wife's Polish too. It's perfect. Like, we're ready for it. That was quite a nice little run, actually. I wish I could see how many shots we've had, to be honest. Didn't want to leave because he just signed. Exactly. So I reckon if we wait a year, we can bring him in. The booty, I've also put a bid in for the booty, but I couldn't actually see what... Yes! Is that an own goal? It's a Callum Slattery own goal. We are level. Order the bookmarks. I don't know, actually. I haven't actually changed any of the bookmarks. I'm not refusing to be negative. It's just that sometimes people have different opinions. Like, it's okay to not agree with everybody. That's fine. We're only playing Motherwell in a friendly, but hey, a goal's a goal. Table items in the back. Really? I swear I saw that. The tactics visualizer. If you go into, I think it's in individual instructions. My God, he's just cut through us there. For God's sake. I think it depends on how you set it up. So I've got it on dynamic highlights for the time being, just because I wanted to see more of the match. But I think if I'd had it on key highlights, this game would have been done age. Well, it probably wouldn't have, because we scored 2 goals. But yeah. But yeah, it's in the team instruction view. It's really good, though. No badges. Packs won't represent. Yeah, I mean, that will get ironed out, I would say, though. Stability-wise, I've had a crash because I clicked a button that possibly wasn't even a button, to be fair. It's a little bit like that bit in Indiana Jones when they say, hey, you don't want to be drinking out of that, and then they do anyway. That's another thing. That's a good point. We've obviously played it more, therefore we've got used to some of the menus that are going to take people a bit of time. I was absolutely overwhelmed by it initially, to the point where when I first got it, I played it for a bit, and then I didn't want to play it because it felt so different to me. But then I came back to it and was like, and I just set myself about playing it, and then I actually started to,
Cooper,
like, once I started to understand the flows a little bit more, and there's still some things I massively dislike, but a lot of it is retraining muscle memory, and a lot of it is me hoping that things do change, basically. Jack Tomlinson, thank you for the follow. And it's all about potential as well, but it's still, potential is great, but it does still need to be good now, right? Losing to Motherwell, that's disappointing. 18 finishing. What's the composure like? I'm actually surprised that we got through. Oh, hello. Your team talk had a positive effect on the team. I've done a thing.
Good, you came in summer.
Dear Lord.
In winter, it can get very depressing.
That clearly seems to be the biggest thing, actually. I'm surprised that that is the biggest. Oh, look at that. Our budget's going to be crazy. Search name and try to click, it does nothing. Really? Just... I must say, I'm not sure. I wish when you do click it, actually, that it would go away. There's a surname Sarcevic. You got it from understanding his father. That's cool. I love that there's just like random. We need the lore, to be fair. Like, I know nothing really about Slavia other than I want to try to bring Willian there, you know. Window mode, possibly. There'll be a lot of optimization stuff that needs to be done, which is understandable. Like, it's more beta-y than... It's definitely much more beta-y than any other beta I've ever played. But it feels like this is more like... A lot of the time they were like beta in name only, whereas this feels like an actual beta in many ways. Which they now have 2 weeks to get insane amounts of useful feedback, particularly with the amount of it will be going certain ways. Available for, oh, the beta will be available until the full game comes out, which is the 4th of November. So, what's that, 12 days? 11? No. It's only 12 days. Yeah, Riyad Mahrez is £1 million as a free, not free transfer, but he's £1 million at the start. If you can afford his wages, what did you get him on wage-wise, Llama? Because I did actually have a little look at him. Comparison screen, yeah, I agree. Yeah, the day one patch will be, I reckon there'll be patches during the beta as well. Like loads of them. What's this here? Oh, okay. Oh, that's the Willian thing. Loan to buy? He still needs to say yes. 350k. Oof. Yeah, he's probably not going to sign for Slavia then, does it? In the staff menu. I believe so, yes. In their tracks. I've seen that bug a few times, to be fair. Aaron, let's just try and check Aaron then. One thing I did notice, which I think definitely also needs to be changed, there he is when you're not employed, as far as I know, you can't use the player database screen, and that has to change. Because it basically means that a lot of the content I make won't work. I mean, that's not just for me, but like, if you're not currently at a club, you basically can't look through players on shortlists and stuff like you would normally do. That needs to change. Let's see if I can ask him. I know, he insists that this isn't his actual wage, but I don't know. He was looking awfully happy with himself.
Do not.
Ryan, thank you for the follow.
I am familiar with over 600 dance
We need a face pack for Aaron, for sure. I'll just get the worst picture I can find of him. Not currently interested in... Inappropriate. Look at him. A gentleman, of course. Women's player databases, maybe, but that definitely will need to change because agent videos will be nigh on impossible if I can't do that. 1.2k a week and still uses books as a mic stand. 1 second. Just clipping that so I can put that in the group chat. Had to be done. Offshore Llama, thank you very much for the brand new tier 1. Wow, that's very kind of you. He'll love that. Workshop, there'll be loads of stuff. I think that I think it's just set up to be really fun. Basically. He does want to work in the women's game. Wait, so he won't go to a men's team, but he go to the women's. I knew I should have been managing Slavia women's. Oh, hello, what's happened here? Where's me game? Ah, there it is. Okay. Well, that's what I was going to look at. Recruitment introduction. Absolutely not. Skipping tutorials is the key. Ooh, how much money could we get for him? Probably not a lot, right? He's 32. And he would leave a massive hole in our squad. But there's all sorts of tests. I mean, I'm going to be doing loads of tests tomorrow morning because I've got to... I want to try to get a database video out for you guys tomorrow night with some genuine thoughts about, firstly, how it compares to 24 in terms of its optimization, but also whether my database setup is viable for this year's game. I believe it is, probably. There was actually something else on the database setup screen that's no longer there, which I thought was kind of cool, but I can't literally say what it was. I was like, oh, okay, that would be nice, but it's not there anymore, so it doesn't matter now. Starting to get used to it. Yeah, I think you need... You probably need about 10, 15 hours, honestly. And a lot of that will come with just like clicking around menus and playing your saves. I think what it is it's harder to sort of casually go into. You sort of have to kind of deep it from the off, I would say. Yeah, exactly. But what I would say is, because it's a good base to build on, that's fine. But that doesn't excuse the things that are wrong with it now that are like genuinely and crazy bad, right? There's a lot of things where I'm just like, okay, that's fine. I can see where that could improve, but there's certain things I'm just like, that has to change and fast. And that's okay, because I feel like those will be the things that will be perfectly done. Load your FM26 save. Yes, I can. Oh, can I? Shit. I don't know if I can, because I'm not sure the save thing currently lets you load saves from other folders, and I don't have my saves in the right folders because I deleted loads of save files earlier. Maybe you can now, actually. Let me try and save it and have a look. Technically, it's just two. Yeah. I compared 2 of my players. I don't know. Actually, I haven't tried to do that, Harry. Because usually what would happen is that you'd click on one player, and then you'd go to the next one, and then the previous one you'd looked at would be like at the top of the thing as like your recent lookups or something, wouldn't it? Which was a nice feature, and I'd like to hope that would be a thing that would still be there, because that's when I do most of my comparisons, is when I'm comparing 2 players I'm about to sign, or I'm kind of going, hey, this guy or this guy type of thing, right? Suspect! Thank you for the 5 months. Did you play on the pitch? I think your assistant manager might be lying to you. It's another one of these ones where you bug reports. There's a little button down here hidden by my right hand, ironically, right now, which just says report bug, and do not stop doing it. Just keep on doing it. It's exactly what SI need right now. Can't compare to externals. Yeah, I think I struggled to that before. Shortlisting, perhaps? Right, what was I going to... Oh, I was going to see if that would work. Let's try it. One thing I would try not doing, because you can actually start a new career from inside this screen. Wouldn't recommend it. Is all I'm saying. I wouldn't recommend trying that. Right, let's have a look. Wait. It just has the folder database is still there. Why? Because it crashed. When I tried to actually do it, it crashed. Let's find... We want... Let's see. This might take a minute because of the conversion side of things. Pog, if you've still got the stream on, I'm going to finish after I'm going to show chat. So I've got a half an hour longer than I was intending to, but it took us ages to download the game. I thought we'd at least give us 2 hours of gameplay, you know? Plus, I'm generally having fun. I've been really anxious all day today just because I was like, not knowing when it was going to be. Streaming in the evening is weird for me, especially when I know how many people are on and streaming tonight. I've never been in one of these sort of environments, really, because I've never managed to stream on release day because it used to take so long to download on my old internet back in Essex. It was like 30 megabytes download speed. So it was just like, hey, I'll do that overnight and start again the next day. But it's just great, isn't it? It just feels like There's so much interest in the game. There's just room for everybody here. It's like a crowded swimming pool at a festival. And I like it. Well, we'll see who breaks first. I think it's a mixed response, self-driving car, but to be... I'm quite an optimistic person in general, right? The way I'm looking at this is it's a good foundation. There's a lot of things I do like a lot about it. The match day experience and the match day itself is phenomenally looking. Excuse the PowerPoint presentation. The conversion's taken up all the stuff. And there's a few things that I absolutely despise, and I think they are so bad that they must be omissions that are going to be fixed soon. Which, I feel like the things I hate the most are the things that surely are going to be fixed. Which is good. Do I have to... I think you have to update the manager. Because you have to, like, convert them into 24. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, the actual matches look spectacular. Oh, like, well, the things I hate the most. The fact that at the moment you can't load custom scouting filters, which has to be in the game. That's my biggest thing, actually. My biggest bugbear is you can't load custom scouting filters. And some of the scouting filters themselves that you can make in the game don't work properly. Like, they don't actually do the thing they say they're doing. So, like, basic functionality like that for when you're trying to find players is got to be fixed, basically. Banned tonight. We'll see about that. Thank you for the follow, though. Where can you change captains? It was in the... Match change is a huge upgrade. Yeah, I think the thing that actually needs the least work is the matches.
Do not hate me. I am familiar with over 600
Which
dance moves, and I
is
am
rarely a thing we say about FM,
programmed
to be honest. Mazdoctor or Mazda FC, or it could be Mazda FC. It could be Doncaster Rovers, perhaps. Either way, thank you very much for the follow. I'm curious to see if the Patreon regens thing work. Oh, actually, what I could do... Oh, no, that wouldn't work. That's facing the games. Right, so let's see. Let's look at the squad, because they'll all be regens. See how they actually look. Sign Josh King on loan for Middlesbrough. He's going to cook. See what... Oh, I love it. It's great. We've got loads of viewers. I get to show you this. You might notice there's a player in my Sosho squad from my last save. See if you can spot anything odd about him. I'll wait. Yeah, he's 52 years old. He's 52. Yeah. He glitched out badly. He basically glitched out in the first season of the save and we didn't notice for 21 years. He got stuck in this loop where he was trying to join a South African side, and then we randomly noticed him in the database, approached to sign him, and then it broke the glitch, and then we were able to offer him a contract. So what happens is there are certain attributes that will continue to grow no matter how old a player gets. But because of the glitch, and he just never retired, all those attributes on him went to 20. So every attribute that you see here that is near to 20, so that included... Oh, no, not aggression, sorry. All of these were 20, basically. They've actually dropped a little bit because he's had half a season playing for Sosha. It's brilliant. And he's Namibian. He's got that old man strength. Yes. There's Sven. Oh, let's have a look at Sven. Oh, that's horrifying. Sven the Cyclops. His eyes are very close together. That's what I will say. What about Felix? That's more like it. Doing touch challenges. Bastien Garnier. It feels like... See, that... Bear in mind, I'm on the lowest graphic settings, and I think that does affect the regens as well. So potentially if I was on the high... Let's actually see. Because I'm not going into another match now, so I could just turn the graphic settings up to custom. Oh, God, what's that going to mean? See if that does make a difference. I don't think it did, but I don't think they look too bad. There's certain ones that look... I think certain skin tones look worse than others. See, Stefan Gritzbust actually looks okay. I didn't realise he had dark skin. I guess because we had the... in fact, did he? Then I might have actually changed his ethnicity. Habila looks... The darker skin tones look much better. It feels like the more Caucasian skin tones look a little... I mean, he looks... We're so much older, it's true, yeah. Like Yantiani. Yeah, the darker skin tones definitely look a lot better on the regens. We need to find the really palest guy. Simpost? I mean, they're a lot better than they looked in, there he is. A Partisan. Oh, yeah, it's not done Sim any favours. Sim has not come out of that well. Peruvian. Ooh, yes, good point, actually. I must admit, I didn't actually spend that much time looking at their profile pictures because a lot of them just looked the same. Peru. Let's find Anne Klub. Oh, do we not have key players? Ah, boo. So, another thing we dislike. Do I need Peruvian news? Wouldn't it be better to just have key do I care what their big stadiums are? Show me the key players, damn it. I guess we could look at... Wait, how do I get to their national team squad? Because that's mine, isn't it? If I click that, that's not theirs. How do we actually get to their national team from here? Click the Peru flag. What? Did I not click on Peru? Oh, maybe I didn't click on Peru originally then. Transfers. It still doesn't show the... Oh, it's got the men's national team there. Wait. Hang on. That's too many clicks, bro. Right. Why is this in the middle of a thing? It could be because of the lack of international management, I suppose, yeah. Hey, there's Bill Bono. Love that for you, Bill. Less so on the hair. We don't know if it even works, Chris, to the point where the Patreon regens might have to be done in a new way for 26. Don't worry, Hadrian's got this genius backup plan that will probably give the patrons even more control over... Well, not even probably. It gives you way more control over your players. But I'm going to test it now that it's on the beta, and we'll see. It's sort of all tufted up in the middle. It's like he's got two haircuts. One's folded over the other, I suppose. He's got out the shower, all right? He does what Pog does. We have a solution and it'll actually probably be better. The cool thing about this solution for us as well is that it means that your players will have the best possible chance of actually becoming managers after you retire. And we'll have way more control of certain things, basically. So, way too much clicks in certain places for sure. It's definitely shower cap hair. So, I'll be back on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Heaven forbid. Provided I can get this PC built on Saturday and everything good. We should be good to go on Sunday morning, and then we can properly crack on and actually be like deep into it because I'll have the new PC and everything should be delightful. Thank you for joining me today, chat. I'm just going to find someone to raid since there's so... I will be spoilt for choice, chat. Let's be clear, right? There's going to be so many goddamn options this evening. Who have we got? My God. There's so many people. Who do we even want to go to? There's so many. Oh, no, there's only one man for the job. I've already slandered him a couple of times tonight. Is Tony on as well? Oh, he is. I didn't see Tony down there. Of course he is. Tony's an actual evening, a real life evening streamer, unlike your boy, who's basically just a fraud, essentially. We're going to rate Tony Jameson, of course. Got to keep it in the FM Show pod family. Yes, chat, thank you very much for joining me tonight. And if you are new to my content and have checked me out, thank you for doing that as well. There will be YouTube videos coming this year, of course. Big stuff coming. It's going to be sick. Sound like a local SoundCloud rapper, don't I? Big things coming. To Groovy Gamer as well, thank you very much for the 22 months. Thank you for that insane hype train earlier and all the insane amounts of subs that were earlier and those donations. Those were crazy. I will go some way to paying back for the computer as well, which is nice. I will be bringing you biscuits soon. I just genuinely hope you have a wonderful... Enjoy tomorrow, because half of you are going to be off work sick, so I hope you feel better soon. Anyway, we're going to say hi to Tony Jameson. Check him out. He's brilliant. He's the funniest person I know, honestly. So I will see you lovely folks on Sunday, where we will wake up, play some FM, and I will be even more functional than you've ever seen before in your